Danganronpa.
Alright, hi everyone! How's it going? We got Sparks, Raphael, Timeline, Alicia, Lady, Rika themselves, and Mayuri, hey, welcome in. So, I just want to show off real quick, okay, because I've been organizing and getting binders and stuff of my, look, I was gonna get this, look at my cookie run cards. It's my gotcha in real life. I'm so excited. Also, this page is my quote-unquote hear me out cookie pages. The cards. I get some real shiny ones too. Hold on, let me pull, I can pull it out. Like, I got my Holly Berry and everything like that. Lainey, hi! Ozzy, hey, cookie run cards. I got White Lily too. It's a very, very pretty card. You can't tell how shiny it is in person, but they're so shiny. Help me, hey, howdy. Yeah. I have some Pokemon cards, but it's not as exciting too. My Pokemon binder is really sad because I don't really collect it. White Lily, you're beloved. Your birthday's in 3 days, Lainey! Happy early birthday! Oh, that's exciting. I hope you're gonna do something fun for your birthday. Cookie Run TCG? Yeah, it's a Cookie Run TCG! It's really, really fun and easy. You know nothing about Cookie Run, but you heard Dave Fenoysen, and that's badass. They get so many, like, YouTube voice actors and, like, an actual, like, voice actors for Cookie Run. It's kind of amazing. Discord notifications stop working again? Alright, I will fix that, because that's day 2 that it hasn't been working. Baker Girl killed oh yeah, recap? Yeah, basically. Baker Girl killed Lucky Boy. Cellist reveals, hey, I didn't want to tell anybody, but I'm blind, haha. And everyone's for some reason mad at Jailbreaker Girl. They're like, Jailbreaker, why don't you stop the killing game? And so it's like, what? You've been catching up on lockdown? You're a little annoyed at certain events? I mean, I'm a little annoyed at a few events. I'm running out of favorite characters. like what's happening? But no, and development lockdown is really cool. I'm not mad. Your cat is shedding fur everywhere. Oh no. My boss bought my boss brought her corgi into work, and of course I had to, sit down on the floor and pet the corgi for like half an hour in my all black outfit. I was completely covered in dog fur. Totally worth it, but you Takeru, hey, oh no, we're dying. According to your Fangan research, people always get reasonably angry at one character. Oh, okay, we'll see. You haven't got to the BDA yet, though. They can't rage bait you anymore for that. So yes, I hope everyone's been having a good week. I have off tomorrow from work for the first Sunday in forever. So I'm so excited. I can get things done. I'm gonna get things done for stream. I'm gonna get avatars done. So everyone has a request. Don't forget to put those in again for me. 5th anniversary is coming for Cookie Run Kingdom. Heck yeah, heck yeah. You don't get mad, you mean the other characters do. Oh, okay, gotcha, gotcha. According to your research, there's at least one fan character people have beef with. Like a personal nemesis. Yours is someone from this very fan camp. I don't get to know you. Okay, okay. I won't. I will ignore that. So yeah, so I know avatars. I know I got requests for of the devil characters. I'm gonna work on those or or commission them. One of the two, whichever. I like look at the characters and be like, how do I feel about doing that? And I know I'm gonna get some more Mauve characters in because I know I need to get more Mauve characters in. Yeah. So with that, you ready to start? You ready to start the stream? You two you personally dislike. Oh, end of the stream, we will do one more, ready to go. It's not gonna pop up on screen because I have Mauve up. The Fangan tier list, we will do that at the end of the stream. Because we're done with Mauve characters, I don't want to accidentally spoil stuff for, what's the next category? Desperate Heart? Yeah, people haven't gone to Desperate Heart yet. Okay, so, let's continue. I was like, oh, I'm 4 hours in. And everyone's like, oh, you're nowhere near the BDA. And I'm like, oh, okay. I guess not. Oh, and the game crashed. One moment. There's only 4 chapters in the Desperate Heart. Hell. Oop. Oop. There we go. I was like, it's like, a body's been discovered and it's me. Alright, were we going to bed or are we waking up? I think we're going to bed, right? Yeah, okay. Let's see, it'll still in the subtitle. Maybe Hirto will come back. Who knows? In a Danganronpa game, he'd be totally useless. Depends which game. Depends which one I'd be useless or not. Okay, let's think about it after we sleep. Yeah, I totally remember what we're thinking about. Miyuki. Ooh, that's right, Monokuma Theaters are back. I have been exposed to mystery novels, mystery games, and mystery comics since I was a lab at 7 years old. Corpses with their limbs torn off and rolling around. Corpses with their internal organs ripped out. Corpses with their eyes gouged out and tongues cut off. I really dislike the fact that I can name each single fangam where something had that happened. I have been good friends. They've been my good friends since I was a child. But there's one thing that I just can't understand until now. Why would a murderer go to such lengths to create a sealed room? Well, I can't understand. If a person is found dead in a locked room, it's understandable that someone has tricked them, and not seen as if victims. There are even many incidents where people are stabbed in the back or shot in the back, and there's no effort to frame it as blur. So why would a criminal use such a trick? This better not be foreshadowing, right? I've been reading every mystery I can, from east to west, past to present, trying to understand this, but none of them give me an answer. Oh, I'm disappointed. This isn't what I've been reading mysteries for. So I went ahead and did it. I actually went and did it. Oh, a late night, a dark alley, a lone pedestrian hurried along. The perfect prey laid before me. After swinging my front paw and knocking them down, I brought them to a nearby warehouse, threw them inside carelessly, and locked them. And... just Monokuma just saying, oh yeah, by the way, I murdered somebody. After waiting for him to wake up, I asked, why was the locked room made? The only answer I got was that they didn't know either. So they wanted me to release him quickly. And in the end, I safely escorted that person home. That still counts as kidnapping, right? If you kidnap them, they go like, hey, I want to go home. And you're like, yeah, okay, sure. And you let them home. Huh. Yeah, you know, it's abduction, right? I don't know. Wow. This isn't easy. Will I be able to find the answer tonight? So locked room? Like, or not locked room? I can do that for this guy, huh, Monokuma? Rise and shine, everyone! It's a beautiful morning, 7 a.m. It's wake up time. Don't let me get up, just say so. I'll take you home, right? Now, let's get on with our lives. Alright, thanks, Monokuma. I think I had a similar dream last time. It was full of some incredibly boring nonsense. Let's go to the dining hall. Let's get breakfast. Let's get on with our livers. Let's go eat our livers too. Like, wait, what? I'm sorry, I memorized the school again. Yay. Oh no, oh no, oh no, why is everyone dotting? We just woke up, everyone, please. Please. Chaotic, hey. The clock was pointing to 8 a.m. In the end, she didn't arrive. Isn't it about time you knew this about her? If you're not satisfied, she's the type who'd never listen to other people's words, even if she risks dying. It'd be strange to even have a glimmer of hope. Say something. You're very good at describing yourself if you listen closely. Huh? Why me? In the end, Jumonji seemed to have made up her mind not to join us for the meal. As Shitanda had said, the result was entirely predictable, but Misaki looked sullen, as if she was deeply disappointed. How does the keeper do these faces again? No idea. I don't know why no one's even mentioned it at all. Yeah, it can't be helped. I'll try harder. Anyway, let's get back to the main point. Let's take turns talking about what we're gonna do this morning. I guess it's finally time to make a plan. What happens if I say something and don't keep doing it? Well, you'll be waiting for me to scold you. Of course, I won't do anything physical, so don't worry and tell me. That's the scariest part. Really? How can I do anything more than nag at you guys? No. Shouldn't some sort of disadvantage be imposed? Discipline without sanctions tend to become lax. Strict management is essential, with clear consequences, even for minor ones. Rules and regulations are ultimately to prevent worst-case scenarios. It doesn't seem like something we take too seriously, does it? You don't think it's a canon thing with this character? Probably a stylistic choice like pink blood? Maybe. Yet, I know that isn't true. Ms. Misaki truly cares about her classmates. I understand that you are not easily able to use coercive means, but this is by no means something to be taken lightly. Come on, no matter how you think about it, it's a trivial matter. So why are you so strict, serious, and earnest about it? You have no friends, do ya? Why does everyone go down the dictatorship path in these games? Oh? How do you know? Actually, I was bullied all the way through middle school, and didn't have any classmates I could share my feelings with. Oh, I can't believe this is actually real. I'm speechless. Tomoe, I understand what you mean, but it has only been a day since we started this plan. Just try it out and fix it if anything comes up. There's no need to be so uptight right now. He's like, alright, never mind. You're right. I think I was a little bit on edge because I thought it was a matter of life and death. Oh, Wait, what? He seems to be particularly obsessed with the keyword life. Wait, was he? A murder just occurred, so perhaps that's why he can't feel at ease. Tomoe readily yielded, but the opposition did not easily subside. Okay, Ukyo has got to do something. You're gonna be Puzzle Boy? Oh yeah, end the stream, whoever's still here, tell me like top 3 characters you guys want me to do for, to get avatars up by next week. It's like 3 most popular ones I don't have, I will do them. Do something calligrapher, right? Everything pops up, I'm like, oh yeah, you exist, you're a person. It's not an incorrect statement. If you don't value the first step of a task, then what do you value? Huh? Guy, you speak? Without coercion, wouldn't it be as empty as the promise we made on the first day to not kill anyone? Sounding like a murderer. Okay, when I say do something, I don't mean do murder. A leader must know how to handle rewards and punishments effectively. This feels like it's starting to get a bit odd, doesn't it? Watch us survive the whole game and do nothing. I'm a little shocked, Sarashina. This is the first time I've seen you do that, or like, talk. I don't know how my stereotypical image might have appeared to you, but I'm very serious about seeking answers from Misaki. I wish people would stop looking at this as if we're performing a show. Misaki, you probably have some thoughts on this too. Let's hear what you have to say first. Miss Misaki, remember that your goal is to keep us safe. So, it would also be a great duty to ensure that I and the others do not feel anxious. Miss Misaki, please cure all of our anxieties as well. You know, just a normal thing to do. Are you saying that you feel anxious? Yeah. He's gonna pull a Smoogie. It's more than that. Aww. Why did you just say instead of beating around the bush? He's telling you that you're scared. This cure depression, Misaki. You're a terrible leader if you can't cure depression and anxiety. Yeah. The friend from yesterday is a corpse today. It wouldn't be strange to be scared. Your speech is not proper. It is as improper as your face. If you're going to point out that my opinion is nothing more than nitpicking driven by emotion, I'd appreciate it if you'd stop. Shouldn't a leader who has once lost trust provide us with a reassuring situation? Why do I look so spooked at the thumbnail? Because I'm prepared to find a body today, but I guess I'm not finding a body today. I'll de-spookify later. No, I'm just saying this because it objectively looks scary. Do you think I'm saying it because I want to pick a fight or something of the nature? But even from my perspective, your complexion doesn't look very good. Yeah. You must have seen wrong. I have learned throughout my life from the Sarashina family the mindset of maintaining a calm and clear mind. Me, having emotional fluctuations? That's not- oh gosh. He's saying like, having emotions, having outbursts, doing things, like, pff, that's nonsense. I feel like the atmosphere is getting more and more hostile, you guys. Give it a beautiful time. It was for you when you won. How about we put down the spheres for now? It's another argument after all. Why does it seem like we fight whenever we get together since yesterday? Yeah, this is breakfast. This is breakfast time. Why are we fighting at breakfast? Why are you always here? You just keep picking fights every time. I don't have any ill feelings towards Kuzu. I said I want to be with you guys. Why don't you understand my feelings? Yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't think this through. This is something I need to think about. So let's first figure out how to relieve this atmosphere. Party! Party! We're gonna throw a party. Yeah, there's no need to fight. Just calm down. Calm down. Ukyo, I've said too many words this chapter already. ... Okay then. And I'll take advantage of the opportunity and start by searching the AV room. Thanks to the efforts of several people to somehow manage the situation, things got back on track. There was a lot of talk about things like, I'm going to rest until lunchtime, I'm going to go to the bathhouse, I want to work out in the locker room, and so on. Okay, everything's been received. This is easier than we thought, isn't it? Since we are deciding what to do within the time frame until lunchtime, rather than a long period of time like the whole day, there are not many options. Rather, I think this point works in our favor to make up our minds. Ice one, congrats, Ice! I think this is fine. Alright then, we're disbanded. Everyone, please try to keep your promises. Oh, and someone wake up Kana. Rika, hey! Hey, Kana? Sleepy. 8 a.m. is harsh. I was lost in thought as I listened to Kana's voice. Wish I couldn't tell if it was her sleep or something else. I answered Misaki's question by saying I'll tour the entire school building, and I received an understood response. Satsuki Ippy. If this question is meant to prevent students from plotting evil schemes, would such a broad and vague answer really be of any use? Having reached this point, I even considered raising my hand and asking Misaki the question, but Misaki would not have been unaware of that to this extent. There was clearly a purpose that would be inconvenient to tell others. So, we get to explore some more? Kana, like your turn to die, Kana? Not that Kana. It's totally okay in my playthrough. I'll have to witness Misaki's plan a little more. Do I get to hang out with people? I'm back in my room, as I said before. I should definitely focus on the overall investigation, right? Free time! Okay, so, because for whatever reason I could not get my free times to carry over, which is totally my fault, I bet I messed something up here. Let me... Wait, what, Dex? Wait, what? No investigation, only free time. Let's see who I have. Oh wait, I can go to the map, right? Shift? Yeah. For your turn to die. Yeah. I'm definitely on a good route. Definitely not on the bad route of any kind. Okay, so let's see. You got my boy in the laundry room. Did I? What do you mean? Gin is totally alive. Absolutely alive. I would never let anything bad happen to Gin. And that's the only child, right? That's the only child in this entire thing. For sure. I'm trying to see if there's I'm making sure there's no parties. I kind of want to talk to... Not Satoshi again. Or should I finish talking to Satoshi? What if Satoshi makes me think more, though? That's the issue. Like, Satoshi, I don't want to think about things. Calligraphy guy? No Vesta time? Are we still giving Satoshi the butter? Come, hey! Okay, wait. I will pull that. Give Satoshi butter. Give him the Mondo. No. Alright, you guys got a minute. You have 1 minute. Ukyo it is. Okay, I'll go to Ukyo first and then... Only because... Wait. That's him. Okay. In the library. Ugh. Alright, let's talk to this... Let's talk to this nerd before he dies, I bet. No, he's gonna make us think. Ah, Miyuki. I haven't seen you since this morning. What happened? House homie! We better be ready. Should I spend time with Saroshina? Yeah, let's get to know this character. I understand. A little chat never hurts. I spent some time having a serious chat with Saroshina. Intimacy increased. Give her a present. Okay, I feel you don't do NFT as long as Satoshi gets the butter. I mean, butter is winning. Alright, so I have an encyclopedia. I feel like I had paper, right? I feel like I had paper. Just give him paper, right? You can proceed to talk to a wall. The landscape painting? Give him the landscape painting? But what, does anyone want Japanese doll wigs? Oh my god, I have 3 butters? What, I have 3 butters? How did I win so much? Buttons. Dice. Turkish Delight. Ultimate Werewolf! No, that's fun. Oh, maybe Satoshi would like Ultimate... Nah. I got 3 butters. Okay, he's getting blank paper. Wait, who's this? Oh no, that's just general. I'm like, why do I have so much underwear? When did that happen? Okay, I guess I'll go with some just paper. That should be the ultimate werewolf. Is that a talent? Well. I can't say because of spoiler reasons, but yes, that is a talent. What is that? If you call it a gift, I will gladly accept it. I must thank you for your generosity on giving me blank printer paper. Okay, he's okay. He's like, okay, cool, thanks. Cool. Personality. Personality. Sure love my free time event of dots and staring at each other. He's so boring, he generally just wants some blank paper. Oh my... Yeah, let's give him some blank paper and some water. And I don't know, what else is boring? And some beige paint to watch dry. Your cat left because of how boring Ukiyo is. Oh my god, please. Please! What's wrong? Are you not having fun just staring at the floor with me? Nothing's wrong? I was just curious to see if you're thinking about something. Give him that white bread. What is the reason for your staring? Maybe you should have said something. I felt like I was interrupting your staring. I appreciate the thoughtfulness. What I've been trying to do is my own meditation. It's a meditation to calm the mind. Bro's love language is brushing his teeth and taking the bus to work. I'm not a professional, so I'm not going to boast about it. But I do find joy in it because it's a good way to calm my emotions. What emotions? Ukiyo's like, sorry, I just talk so much. Come to think of it, your talent is calligraphy. So it's definitely important to keep things calm. It's true what they say. The essence of calligraphy is the mastery of the landscape. Holding the brush with a calm mind, like water without any agitation, is a virtue when facing the canvas. Oh my god, he wants to be still water. This is a skeletal aesthetic that has been passed down from generation to generation in the House Sarashina. No one who wears the Sarashina name can defy it. House Sarashina? Oh, did I not mention that in all my dots? I mean, I really don't talk to you ever. Well, it's something I'm really proud of, and I've never shown it in front of anyone. Is he a sleeper rich kid? The Sarashina family has been recognized as a prestigious family in the traditional art world for several centuries. Perhaps because they benefited from the bloodline, everyone in the family excelled in some fields such as painting, sculpture, or crafts. Because of this, it is a close family whose principle is to only marry artists. It would be undesirable for someone who is not an artist to be included in one's bloodline. My father was a painter specializing in landscape paintings, and my mother was a sculptor. It's nothing to brag about, but they were both famous people in the art world. Oh, cool. That's quite a family gathered, with only prestigious people altogether. So, yeah. Of course, even within the same bloodline, there are differences in skills. There's a wide range of talent, from those who can make the people fulfilled to those who made a name for themselves both in Japan and abroad. That's not what you do if you're a calligrapher as a writer. And the bonds between relatives are not very deep, as there is a widespread tendency to view each other as competitors. That sucks. No one thinks this is a good thing, but unfortunately the patriarch of the family encourages it. It's not going to end unless the generation changes. I mean... Ukiyo, I hate to inform you, but I think your generation is kind of coming to an end by the end of this game. Just saying. I hope you have siblings. He wasn't that kind to begin with, but he seems to have become twice as nervous due to what happened to his uncle. We got Byakuya family Ukiyo lore, right? Right? Good. I'm glad we're talking to him, actually. His uncle? Did he get into some kind of trouble? Everything was a big deal. You could call him the prodigal son of the family. He was gifted with talent, but he was unwilling to work hard, much to his grandfather's displeasure. He, like me, was a calligrapher by trade. Perhaps my grandfather had even greater expectations of me. Associated bloodline about to end. Yup. Of course, I succeeded in becoming a member of Hope's Peak Academy, so I guess I can say that I fulfilled that expectation to some extent. Neither my grandfather nor myself are satisfied with this. I must not rest on my laurels, but strive to be more true to myself and probably survive this game, Ukiyo. His face was, as usual, calm, but I could read a sparkle in his eyes. Oh my god, oh my god. The random personality trying to come out like, hey, hey, hey. Deep down, under all this meditating and dots, I swear there's somebody in here. It's a pretty big deal that you step foot in the school, though, so don't feel too bad about it. I'm rooting for you to, you know, survive this killing game.
Oh yeah?
I wasn't expecting a cheering, but I'll appreciate. Ukiyo did it. He did it, y'all. There's a smile somewhere in there. Ukiyo closed his eyes and nodded. I wonder if it's a sign of gratitude. If only he knew the words. Alright, we got Ukiyo information and a skill point. After exchanging a few more words with Sarashina, I parted ways and returned to the private room. Is it butter time? It's butter time. Oh! I hear a bustling sound coming from somewhere. Okay, that sounds like an event. If only a calligrapher knew words. Crazy. I don't know why I exit the room before going to the map each time. I don't mean to keep doing that. He upgraded from guy to background character. Well, he went from like background character, or like guy to like, hey NPC, how you doing? So let me see. Cause that game crashed. That scares me a little bit. Let me save the game. Oops. Oops. Group free time. Group free time. Let's see. In the diner. Let's go. Ukiyo's what happens when you come up with 15 characters, and I remember that a killing game is supposed to have 16. Okay, I am also dealing with that. Like, writing my fangame, I'm like, it's too obvious which are my favorite characters that I'm writing about, and I'm like, gotta flesh out a few other characters. They can't just, you know, exist and then die. They have to be people. They have to be people. This is serious matter, comrade. Should I spend time with those people? Like, sure. Juggling 16 characters hard? It is! You struggle with that so hard. What are you guys doing? I saw I saw a crowd of students huddled together in the diner. It wasn't mealtime, so what's going on? 12 people cast are awesome. Yeah, I mean, but then like characters die. You're like, no, we're so attached to that one. It's like, why can't the extras die off? Because there was no extras. Searching, dreadful thing escaped. Tadara was holding her hands together with an unusually anxious expression. She was always smiling brightly at everyone, but now... Not only that, but even Sarashina, who followed... Oh my god, Sarashina's trying so hard to this episode. He's like, I swear, I'm going to be part of this, and you will like me. Who always maintained a calm demeanor, was frowning deeply. Oh god, look how clearly, extremely agitated and upset he is. Look at that frown. I'm sleepy. And hungry. Kana is usual. Anyway, the situation seems quite dire. Could something serious have happened? Yeah, I came out. Huh? A cockroach came out. Oh no. Oh. Fussy. Fussy's the biggest mood ever, right? Oh. Fussy? Yeah, I'm probably too fussy. No. Trash like me is no better than a bug. No, bugs might actually have more advantages. I knew that other people would find me more disgusting and repulsive than a cockroach. Okay. Bro, Rion, my baby, what's happening? I'm sorry, everyone. I'm sorry for being so helpless and stupid. I'll just disappear. I'll give up my private room to the cockroaches forever. Rion's just like, no, you don't. Like, Rion, please. Rion's like, these cockroaches are full of despair. I'll be their stepping stone and they can take my room. This, too, is a fuss. However, there were some lies. There are no lies in Mr. Mikawa's words. Miss Tadira said that she found cockroaches in the dining hall and kitchen. Yes, that's right. I saw it. Okay, I was gonna say, like, I don't wanna... No, rather than seeing, I felt it crawling up my hand. Oh my god, no! That's the word. Okay, I would just die. I would die. No, rather than seeing it, I felt it crawling up my hand while I was rummaging through the kitchen cabinets looking for some snacks. Tell me, if you commit a murder right now, I'll understand. I'm like, I too would just like, Shadira shook her head in disgust. Cockroaches? The classrooms are like that too. And overall, this school is quite old compared to its reputation. Monokuma, clean your goddamn killing game. It wouldn't be all that unusual for a cockroach to crawl out of somewhere. Ultimate Exterminator 1. It's definitely a big deal that there are cockroaches in the kitchen, but not anywhere else. No, it's a big deal, Miyuki. Oh my god, everyone. Would you hate Moses' centipede? Oh god, yeah. Yeah. Okay, I don't like either. I'm not a big bug person. Like, I'll deal with snakes and mice and lizards and stuff, but bugs, no. If I see a spider, I have to talk to the spider. I'm like, spider, please leave this room. I'll help you try to leave this room, but come on. Not here. This can be interpreted to mean that beyond simple disgust, kitchen hygiene was completely collapsed. Also, I forgot to end the poll, my bad. You're kind of a bug person except cockroaches. Except we're gonna find maggots? No! The gravity situation was easily understood, as I had to eat food that might have been bitten by a cockroach. Miyuki, why are we doing this? No, when talking, I have protect mission. Not just Tadira, but everyone. Oh my god, Justin. Do it, please. Please protect us by getting all the cockroaches out this place. So that's what to find. Have you tried spraying insecticide? Or maybe looking for an entry point? There must be a hole where the cockroaches can come in and out. Found pesticide, warehouse, block drain, everything, holes, but once again, Justin's gonna save us, please. They have bounties on them. I saw it. Usually, I eat my meals as quickly as possible so as not to stand out and make others uncomfortable. But today, I was so hungry that I had no choice but to sneak out to the diner and rent it to Daira and Justin. After that, a cockroach passed by. Now that I think about it, Mikawa, I think he'd be the most helpful. Since you're the ultimate freighter, haven't you worked in environments where there are a lot of bugs? Like building cleaning or construction work? You remember once about using rice? It's like a realization the rice looks... What?! Oh, it wasn't. It just looks like, oh my god. Oh my god, you scared me for a second there. Because I was like, oh, yeah. That. My inner thought is that. How do I catch that? I hate bug second more than anything in the world. Cockroaches, of course, but also spiders, caterpillars, mosquitoes, ants, parasites. Ugh. I'd run away immediately if I saw anything like that. Of course, I blamed myself for such a disgraceful and pathetic act, but to return to that scene again. Yeah, I want to know. I decided not to bother asking what he disliked the most. Then, Sarashina, what are your thoughts? Sarashina, are you okay? Sarashina's complexion was unusually pale. As I voiced my concerns, Sarashina spoke a little faster than usual, as if pouring out his thoughts. I am only paying great attention to this and concern to the school's food safety and hygiene. It seems clear that this matter must be firmly investigated by Monokuma, who calls himself the headmaster and teacher of the academy. Are they actually dangerous or just gross looking? Just gross looking. I don't think they're dangerous. That I know of, at least? I don't know. Additionally, we will need to implement thorough and complete quarantine procedures throughout our diner and kitchens going forward. Sure, thanks. Let's not worry about it since he said he's fine. Okay, so spraying pesticides or blocking holes isn't enough to stop cockroaches. I don't think this is a problem that can be solved right away. Then, at least shouldn't we find that insect that climbed on my hand? And that's when it happened. No, I need warm for that. God, I just hate bugs. Bugs are so gross. Yeah! Over there, by the window. That window. Definitely rich, I guess. Mikawa let out a piercing scream. If only the announcement had been on, people would have thought a body had been found in the diner. Mikawa's trembling index finger pointed to none other than the diner's window, right behind Kana. Oh no, stream elements. What? No. On there, a pair of cockroaches appeared out of nowhere, and were crawling along the wall, scurrying side by side in a little cockroach marriage-like thing, I guess. A pair. Unexpected. Most likely one of two quickly escaped. Stay still. Never startle, cockroach. I'm sorry, what? And without anyone noticing the tension, Kana nonchalantly waved her hand and cast fireball, I guess, on the cockroach? What do you mean blew up the cockroach? What do you mean blew up the cockroach? It was indeed a smashing skill worthy of the ultimate badminton player. Kana, it's magic. It's still moving. A cockroach that was crushed in Kana's hands. And even though its stomach was burnt. Oh my god! Oh my god, what is happening? Sarashia's face turned pale for a moment when he saw that and completely white. Playing off stuff is common in badminton. Yep. Yep. Others might not have seen it, but I caught myself losing my composure in a very brief and subtle moment. What is happening? I understand now. You're afraid of bugs. I didn't expect that. Everyone has likes and dislikes. Strictly speaking, bugs are just a bit closer to being disliked. Yeah, never mind. Giving me the shitty puzzles again. I wish you wouldn't dwell on my shy aspect. Above all, don't you think that seeing such a sight would be unpleasant for anyone? No, I didn't mean to bring it on purpose. Guys, I'm sorry. Mikawa? Oh god. Oh no. Mikawa suddenly started throwing up, shook off my worries, and ran out the diner somewhere in a hurry. Probably in a bathroom or a private room. Miyuki, tissue. Oh, right. Kana wrapped it in the tissue I handed her, crushing it thoroughly again. After washing her hands thoroughly, she picked it up again. And throughout the entire process, only annoyance and fatigue was visible on Kana's face. Ukyo gains a personality? Yeah, Ukyo now has, a fear. This event is hell for germaphobes. Yeah. I'll throw this in the toilet. Now it's over, right? Hi. Yes. It seems to be finished. Thank you. Yeah, you're welcome. You deserve it. Kana left the dining hall, leaving the hand that wasn't holding the tissue. We're all suffering together here. And only the 4 people who've been making a fuss to catch the cockroach are left in this place. Anyway, the matter is settled. Confronting Monokuma. Urging management. Yeah, complain to the manager, Justin, please. Yes, that would be great. Oh, and thank you, Miyuki. Oh, wash your hands. No. Dex Evie. Okay, I was trying to do a fake yawn and it turned to a real yawn. I'm like, well, I guess somewhere in me is really tired. I didn't do anything. Well, actually, we didn't do anything either. Cool. Let's never do that again. Let's never speak of this again, y'all. Imagine bed. Yeah, I would never go to sleep. I would never sleep in this place. Because I'm like, nope, can't sleep. What if bugs crawl on me, huh? Huh? Alright, map. Where is Puzzle Boy? Gotta give him puzzles. Where are you? I'm always in the library. We don't talk about January 10th, January 26. Alright, let's give him some Mondo butter. And I guess we'll probably solve a puzzle, maybe. Eh? Huh? You were looking for me? Shitanda? Spend time with them? Sure. I was bored. What do you want to do? Not puzzles! Please? I spent some time solving riddles with Shitanda. Like, normally I love jigsaw puzzles. I love Professor Layton. You would think I'd be like having the time of my life, but no. Give him a gift? Yes. Where is it? Okay, since he didn't like the puzzle. Mondo butter. The wrappers labeled Mondo Awada butter, which is a delightful trademark. I feel like the game's like, are you sure? Are you sure? Are you giving this to me? Honestly, I don't really need it, but it's only natural to accept something like this. Nah. Nah. Darn it. Darn it. He wasn't like, well, we're done for now. Let's go back to my room. Okay. You know, the place is a full-on brand. Yeah, like, Mondo survived and went on to make his own, you know, butter brand and carpentry. He has the most personality? Yeah, Satoshi kind of took all the personality. After dinner, I returned to my room. Just now, as well as during lunch, my answer was that I would investigate the entire school exactly the same way as this morning. And I definitely investigated the room, for sure. Misaki didn't say anything else about it. Perhaps there was a deeper intention behind it. Where should I look this time? As I was going through the numerous places that flashed through my mind, one place suddenly caught my attention. A place filled with countless books, where Jumonji might be sitting, devouring the words. And there are so many things to read. The library I was just in that I left, that I saw Jumonji in? Let's go back to the library again. With a impulsive thought, I put my hand on the doorknob without hesitation. As I carefully opened the door and approached, I heard a rustling sound. Yeah, I just can't stand that character Julian. I don't like him at all. This is to absorb all of Yukio's personality. If you're going to abandon Madame Renal, why not just cut ties away cleanly instead of leaving room for that to happen? Isn't that human aspect rather good? It makes Julian, who's portrayed as being only obsessed with success, more three-dimensional, doesn't it? After all, he's just a person. Book club? Yeah. Discussing Twilight lore. Well, it's true that the main character is interesting, but there could only be two people in the school with this dialect, this small hushed voice and cultured conversation. I walked towards the sound of voices between the tightly packed bookshelves. What are you guys doing in this book? Talking about books? Miyuki. Rika, hi. You are here too. Kazuki and Jumonji were crouching between the bookshelves while talking. It's the first time I've seen her converse so intimately with someone. I wonder if she didn't ignore me because the topic was books. Rika! Rika! Aren't you being too surprised? Didn't you hear the door open? I heard it, but I didn't know it was you. I approached them, bent my knees, and crouched down. Now we're all just squatting. Rika avatar? So, I'll write down after stream. Rika. Rika's currently, like, definitely wanting to be number one there. I approached them, bent my knees, and crouched down. I heard you were having a heated discussion. It wasn't heated. Jumonji was reading The Red and the Black. And coincidentally, I've read that work too. By the way, what are you doing here? Oh, I have several purposes. First, Jumonji, I came to see you. Me? Oh yeah, since you didn't come out this morning. What, were you worried about something? Dangerous or not, I have no intention of doing what that girl says. So unless you're here to investigate, get out quickly. Jumonji, apparently displeased with my topic, cut me off and completely shut me out. She's really being completely selfish. How dare she not want to talk to me? She's so selfish. Well, I mean, of course I'm planning to investigate. It doesn't seem like we can finish investigating this in just a day or two, right? That's what I'm investigating right now. You're just reading a book. Is that the way it looks? Miyuki, I live in the library now. She goes to sleep by like crawling into like the ceiling part. Jumonji then rummaged through a pile of books next to her, took one out as if she was showing off, and thrust it at me. It was a book of quite an unusual design, housed in a white case. Hope's Peak Academy graduation album? There was no number written on the case, so we don't know what year it was. Never mind, it's the 37th. When I checked the spine of the book, I saw the words Hope's Peak Academy 37th graduation album written in gold on the spine. Where'd you find this? In the library? I saw it as soon as I came in. As soon as you came in? Oh. They were lined up in the front row of the bookshelf that you can see as soon as you enter. When I heard that, I got up and headed towards the bookshelf near the entrance. God. We're dumb. Where'd you get this book? On that bookshelf. The one that... I was curious, so I took a few volumes and looked at them. Seriously, came in. What? What does it mean to have a strong presence? That's right. There's so many books lined up with the exact same case, format, and thickness. That's a really bad design, that's all. You can't tell the difference just by looking at the case. There's a boy less locked in. I want to see it too. As I listened to Jimoji's voice from afar, Kazuki also became curious and walked over to me. Spare time exit. Yeah, Miyuki, they all look the same, just as you said. Since it's a well-established school, I guess they value tradition and such. That means that something has been consistently the same from the past until now. But these albums only go up to the 75th generation. Why aren't there any from the 76th generation onwards? What's... what number was Makoto's graduation class again? I completely forgot. I guess we haven't graduated yet. Homespeak Academy is a 5-year program. So if that's... They're 78th? Okay. So we're right before Makoto. Got it. Rika's now the shortest member of the cast. Now that could... No! What if that's like the order of people dying? It's like just being short. We should be the 80th class. We're from the 78th class, so that can't be... Wait. The graduation album should only contain up to the 73rd class. Early graduation, grade skipping, things like that. I don't know if Homespeak Academy has such a system. They keep getting stomped out by the tall folk. Except Himiko, but it's magic. Jimoji had also quietly came this way before I knew it. Or what if all our memories from the past 2 years have disappeared? We firmly believe we're just freshmen. But in fact, it's been 2 years since we entered the school. And in the meantime, the 74th and 75th classes already graduated. Y'all, it was just a joke. Don't take it seriously. It's ridiculous, right? Even from a common sense perspective. Still, it's not completely impossible. It's creepy. Come to think of it, the mastermind possesses a powerful technology called memory erasure. I certainly hadn't considered that possibility. So does this mean I haven't grown at all in 2 years? Oh no! She's sad because she didn't grow any bit. It's okay. I grew from 5'4" to 5'5", from 18 to 19. It was a magical growth spurt. My doctor's like, hey, you're an inch taller. I'm like, oh, heck yeah. I'm glad I didn't grow any further here. That's what you're focusing on? Actually, I hope the mastermind doesn't mess with other people's memories. There's quite a few things that are uncomfortable about this. Rika's small and struggling. Oh no. It would be scary if I forgot everything I read in 2 years. Still, do I still look like I only read books? If this isn't an investigation, then what is it? Jimoji puffed out her chest and looked straight at me. She must have been holding back what I said earlier. This might be helpful information. Jimoji kept staring at me. Now that our eyes have met, I don't even think about turning my head or eyes. What does she want? I can no longer deny I'm small. I'm just a small little one. Sorry for doubting you? You did well? Thank you. I appreciate it. Oh, wait, that's cute. She just wanted to say good job, thank you. Only then did Jimoji turn her head and lower her gaze to her book. She truly is an unpredictable person. I can't just sit still either. But where should I start investigating? For easy viewing, How about starting from 000 based on the decimal classification system? I'll investigate from 990. Erica wants the praise. We should give it to her then. Yeah, okay. It'll be faster if we look together. Jumanji, are you perhaps interested in joining us? As I just said, I'm currently investigating. I'm also doing my own thing, so don't misunderstand. Right. Aww. We continue our investigation, unconcerned with the passage of time as we brush off the dust that had accumulated on the books. Is it nighttime? Hello. This is a school announcement. Well, it is 10 p.m. From now on, it's nighttime. The diner will be soon locked and off limits. Good night, sweet dreams, and don't let the bedbugs bite. What, already? Time really flies. Wow. The three people gathered in the library each had a different yet identical reaction. Miyuki, how are you? Did the investigation go well? I saw Kazuki peeking out from behind the bookshelf. Sorta? I mean, I didn't find anything significant. As luck would have it, the place I was looking for was literature. Time flew by while I was briefly looking at a book that caught my interest. You'd also just read a book and say you're investigating. There's still a mountain of stuff to dig through, but we can't just sit around and do nothing while it's already nighttime. Let's head back for now. I still want to look into it a little more. If by any chance you asked me as well, I still have a lot of business left. And by business, I mean this novel. So, you two should go back. Why is everyone so enthusiastic about this investigation? At that moment, the library door opened with a creak, and soon a familiar voice was heard. Okay. The library is closed, you bookworms. Misaki? I came here because I thought Jumonji might be staying up all night. But I didn't expect her to bring 2 more people with her. Well, since it's late, let's do a reading tomorrow. She was thinking of killing her, right? Oh, you're mistaken. I wasn't reading. Me? Reading? No, who would do that? I was investigating. It's not like we didn't find anything at all. Really? I told Misaki about the graduation album. That might be a hint. Even so, it was just a guess. Anyway, I think I'll find something more if I look around here. So I'm going to focus my investigation here for a while. Me, a nerd? No. You're not going to stay long just because you like books, are you? That's not entirely wrong. It's okay. I'll leave the investigation here to you 3. Look around on your own. Wouldn't it be okay to gather at a set time and investigate together? Then let's meet every evening after dinner like today. How about it? He doesn't know how to read? Oh no. Yeah, that's fine. I'm always here. Don't be nosy. Okay, good. Then everyone, let's go back to your private rooms. Just a moment. A creaking sound was heard along with Kazuki's urgent reply. As I approached, I saw Kazuki standing on a stepladder, pulling out thick encyclopedias from the top row of the bookshelves. I'll just take this to my private room. Are you passionate about the investigation or just want to stay up all night reading? Both. I just realized you guys must have been really bored. She can't reach the top shelf. No. Misaki looked back and forth between me, Kazuki, and smiled bitterly. I too appeared to be standing there calmly, but in fact, I already have in my hands a few volumes of Russian literature that I've selected as I see fit. Honestly, A library at this time. I couldn't be happier. I can't really relate to you since I haven't read any books other than textbooks. Do you like books that much?
決まっとるやろ
Man, you're reading? Must be really bored to do that. Isn't it obvious? Because it's fun. I've always played in my room since I was little. I didn't really have anything to do. So naturally I started reading. Maybe I find it fun, just like Shimonji. Yuki's like, wait. Everyone's reading? Okay, then yeah, I totally read for fun. Sure. Actually, yeah, that wasn't very confident or real answer. Why do I like books? I should probably work out, go on patrol, read a book in my spare time. I guess there's no harm in picking up a hobby. Anyway, just bring a few books. They'll be heavy, so don't bring too many. And then, Kazuki and I returned to our private rooms, each carrying a stack of books in our arms, while Jumonji carried a stack of book in her arms. Bet? After arriving at the private room, the first thing I did was put all the books I was holding on the table. Books are badass. Even though I shook them off, the remaining dust blew away slightly. It is certainly enough to be so well supplied with the means to relieve boredom in this living. Rather, it is quite welcome that depending on one's mindset, they can spend the whole day doing nothing but reading books. However, returning to my private room like this, before falling asleep, I realized that my situation is not all that prosperous. Damn, okay. Jeez, a warning, you know? The last image of Awada, which I had seen 3 days ago, and which I had momentarily faded, I once again grabs my shoulder and stops me in my tracks. Hi, dead Hiroto. Death is always chasing me just one step behind. It's just that all my senses have become dulled by countless stimuli. Dang, take it to dinner first, right? Let's sleep. Oh, okay. Good night. Thinking that I was too tired to sleep soundly, I threw myself into the bed with a book in my hand. Right now, I need anything that would allow me to focus on something else. Oh wait, are we just doom scrolling an encyclopedia? Hey, Aardvark. Hey, Aaron Samuels. Hello, everyone. Rise and shine. It is 7 a.m. in the morning. It's wake up time. Now, let's get on with our lives. And our livers. Ugh. I was so tired because I was flipping through the books until quite late. Oh my god, we were doom scrolling an encyclopedia. But I couldn't be late for this appointment. So I forced myself to get up. Let's go to the diner. And hopefully everyone's gonna be dotting. Be like, man, I sure hope we have a conversation with somebody. Did you all sleep well? Thank you for gathering here today without a single absentee. Jumonji didn't come today, but Masaki seemed determined to exclude her from future conversations. I have 2 questions for you today. First, Tsubaki. What, me? You said you were definitely going to work out last night, but you were at the diner around 7 p.m. Okay, don't call... Look, it's New Year's, okay? Like, don't call her out like that, Masaki. And you hugged a whole cake to yourself. Why did you have to say that? Not a single absentee. Where the fuck is Erica? Philip, hey! Information sharing is a law that must be done. Shoji, I need you to have more character arcs too. Not too much, just a little bit though, because I miss you. Hey, I told you to keep it a secret. Incredible. You could finish off a whole cake by yourself? not a slice of cake. Not all of it. 7 pieces or so. That is a lot. I can't eat more than 3 pieces. You don't know the size of the cake, Rentaro. Jeez. Oh my god, what is happening here? This is her high school gossip, right? You're a vegetarian, but you can eat cake? Like, it's not a meat cake, Kana. Ugh. There are a variety of dishes available for vegetarians these days, so that shouldn't be a problem. You feel guilty to eat a whole cake? I mean, I'm not the biggest cake person, so I won't feel guilty, but... I wouldn't do that, but still. So almost a whole cake? I'm not gonna assume I'm having a whole cake. I'm like, we're in a killing game. Go eat your whole damn cake, okay? You don't know when you could die, and you don't want to die going like, I should have eaten the cake. It was so good. It was funfetti. Of course, I am not free from weight management, so it's an occasional delight. Kana is that will protect with your life, breed of stupidity though. If you're in a killing game, yeah. If I was a killing game, like, oh man, you gained 4 pounds. I'm like, yeah, whatever. I survived. I'm cool. Since it was after eating a meal, the amount was more than just a snack though. Tsubaki, you don't usually eat with that much when you eat with us. What's wrong? Oh my god, let a girl stress eat in a killing game, okay? This is the worst, really. I look like a pig now. Oh, she is stress eating. Yeah, come on, let her stress eat. It's a killing game. But I can't help it. I am the type of person who really stressed by eating. I've been having a lot of worries lately since I'm in a death game. So I can't help it. I understand. I'm not specifically doubting you. I just want to hear your reasons, so that's enough. You're just gonna take it to your room. I would just take it to my room, apparently, in this case, too. But I don't recommend just eating when you're stressed. Now look at this. Isn't that your 3rd bowl of food? Oh my god. Oh my god, let them eat cake. First beating diabetes. Again. Let her eat breakfast. You remember all of that? As a leader, I must remember even the smallest details about my teammates. Since yeah, because wait, we're not rationing food yet in this game, I believe. Yeah, we're not rationing food. We're cool. Since I'm saying this out of concern for you, I hope you'll actively consider reducing your food consumption. Oh my god, okay. Not me. Dex does not support Masaki's food shaming words. Let everyone eat cake. Boreals. I'm gonna pin this message on my thing here. Well, it's okay. People can eat a lot. But if exercises and follow suit, the end results... Oh my god! Ouch! Why are you hitting me? It's all your fault. Calm down. I still have something to say. Second, to Daira, Justin. Yes. Is everything okay? I was a bit worried since you both were not really the type to be open with each other from the beginning. Don't worry about it. Mr. Blade is very kind to me. Whether I'm practicing cello in my private room or coming to dinner for a cup of tea, he always sits quietly by my side. They don't even show any signs of wanting to burden me. Maybe it's because he doesn't really care about you. Maybe he was chosen to stay attached by force. I especially like that I get to hear Mr. Blade speak more often. I think it's because I'm more sensitive to sound than other people, but hearing voices is quite important in my relationships with others. To be honest, I had a hard time noticing Mr. Blade's presence because I usually don't have much to hear about him. Justin's like that one horse meme for Tadaira. You say that one horse meme, and I'm first thing I'm thinking like the lesbian horse meme, or the Simpsons horse meme. Which horse meme? But now, I'm glad I can clearly hear a few words a day up and close. I understand. Positive phenomenon. Too many horse memes. Shin, hey! You're at a barricade for your friend? It's Josh's and Thomas's Josh and Thomas! Hey! I hope you guys are having a happy birthday! Have fun! I'm glad things seem to be going well. If anything comes up that's uncomfortable, please let me know right away. Fortunately, there were no complaints like yesterday's. As I continued eating, I glanced sideways at the person who seemed most bothered by the situation. Ukyo! Personality time! It's a pity for him, who insists on a clear mind. But even to my eyes, his face is clearly different from before. Ukyo! Could it be the deaths of Iwata and Fukuoka had a major impact? From what I recall, Sarashina's expression wasn't pale this morning after the trial. Oh, you didn't want to talk. We're just like, man, you look really pale, like, again. I continued eating, thinking about this, but couldn't arrive to a proper conclusion. His soup blended with the tablecloth so you didn't notice him at first. For now, it seems I can only continue to watch and see what changes occur for Sarashina. Alright, who do you want for free time? I'm gonna check for events real quick. But we have free time. We have free time. Should also save the game. Why is he so sad? Only two people have died. Like, get over it. Hiyori. I see Hiyori first. Let's go to Hiyori. What is Nozomi's little symbol supposed to be? It's a houndstooth symbol, which is the same symbol as his lion on his clothes. And I don't know what that means in terms of talent. Okay, so Hiyori, then Rika, and then more Ukyo. Okay, wait. Which order does this come in? Hiyori, Ukyo, Rika. Got it. What? It's Miyuki. What are you doing here? You come to see your sis? You're always welcome. Should I spend some time with Tsubaki? Yes, please. Oh, I knew you would. I'll let you play as you wish. I spent some time talking about the carefree Tsubaki. Intimacy increased. Yeah, you know who probably would really appreciate a slice of cake? Like, hey, I support your cake eating. I'm not going to shame you. In fact, have some more. Give her cake because she deserves it? Yeah. Wait, this? Are you giving it to me? It's for me? This is real? It's really, really real, right? It's not like there's some ulterior motive, just a pure gift, right? So I could just take it, right? Yay! I finally got quite a lot. I'm so excited. Don't worry, girlie. I will save all the cake for you. This is a very cute sprite. Tsubaki? I came to talk to her, but for some reason, Tsubaki remained motionless, staring deeply at me. Huh? Oh, it's Miyuki. What's up? She's so happy. You didn't even realize I was here after I gave you cake? It's nothing important. I just wanted to talk to you. Talk? Why? Oh, no reason, honestly. I'm just bored. Feed Tsubaki cake. Bored? That word must have flipped a switch. You are? Miyuki, you're bored too, right? Do you feel like your flesh is rotting away, your bones are shredding, and you can't stand out? Do you want to run out of this building right now? Or you want to punch that Monokuma guy? Right in its adorable little face, right? You'll die if you do the last one, so please calm down. Yeah, it turns out I'm not the only one. I was so worried because I was the only one curled up like this because everyone else seems so fine. I'm normal, thank goodness. You didn't even notice when I walked up to you with a really stoic face? Was that because you were bored? Let's not punch Monokuma. Yeah, let's not die. Of course. Honestly, it's killing me these days. How long has it been since I've seen a blue sky? Super steering wheel is growing on me. I don't want anything big. I'm just hoping for full throttle on the open road. Huh? Oh, my baby. A Toyota Supra A80. It's a discontinued model that cost me a fortune to buy, and I'm not the most generous of wallets. Come to think of it, that was your talent, ultimate chauffeur. You can call me ultimate driver because it's way more flattering. Trying to get impaled by 1,000 spears. The essence doesn't change, right? That's cultural history. Ugh. Why is there always something to speak about? I'm a driver no matter what. D-R-I-V-E-R. Tsubaki's tongue-in-cheek behavior is pretty silly, but it didn't feel all that bad. So, what you're driving is an actual vehicle, right? You have a license? Of course I do. I don't know if I mentioned this before, but I can drive any ground transportation on 4 wheels, and I'm fully licensed. I, too, can operate a forklift. Large license. Oh god, wait, what? Large license, medium license, small medium license, 1 ordinary, 1 large special license, 1 type large 2-wheel, 1 ordinary 2-wheel license, 1 type small special license, 1 type prime mover bicycle license, 1 type traction license, 2 type large license, 2 type medium license, type 2 ordinary license, class 2 oversized specialty license, class 2 sewing license, etc. She could drive a tank. In simple terms, this means I can drive cars, trucks, vans, tractors, snowplows, heavy equipment, and tow trucks. If it only has 2 wheels, it's a motorcycle. In that case, I got it in case I'd ever need to use it. I'm certified for real, for real. I also have like a government vehicle license too. So I think that one expired because I don't work for the government anymore. That was only for like a year. I thought you can get a driver's license in Japan at age of 18. You're a high school student, right? Busted! I'm actually 25. Old enough to be old, and being a high school student is my cover. She just drives a forklift through the wall of school and everybody escapes that way. Sorry for deceiving you. Wait, what? Yeah, I officially was a forklift driver for the military base that's my house is at. So technically I worked for the government for like a little bit. But I did not like that job because it is super old. So what's the real reason? At least pretend to be fooled. Yeah, she's not really 25. I'm still in high school. It's just that my country's made an exception for me. You're the only one who's allowed? Why? Well, maybe it's because I'm so pretty and competent and nice. I don't know about the first one. Wow, Miyuki, wow. But it's not unusual for the country to only allow one individual. Is this because you're an ultimate student? I didn't think about it. I grabbed it and turned it on and stepped on it. When I came to my senses, I was told that I couldn't write more because the list of the cars I would drive is full. So I got a driver's license that only I could get. It's one of a kind and limited edition. I'd love to show it to you, but there's nothing I can do now that my belongings have been taken. I'm so sorry about that. Nothing to be worried about. You'll show me when we get out of here and get your stuff back. What do you think? What a great idea. Okay, I'm definitely getting out of here. I wasn't planning on it before, but I think I am now. I'll show you when I get out. Tsubaki smiled broadly while saying that. Wouldn't it be good to imitate the way she doesn't lose her cool? Even though she says she's bored, it feels like she's gonna die. That attitude may just be the thing to break the ice and spark change. Earned a skill point! Heck yeah! Afterward, I chat with Tsubaki and returned to the private room. Alright. Yeah! Let's see if there's an event. I think that means an event. When, something like that. Please don't be any more bugs. I don't want any bug events. I know where Satoshi wasn't, what do you call it, but I'm like, he's in the bathhouse. Let's go bother him. Let's go bother him in the bathhouse. Okay, never mind, no event. But you know what? We haven't gone gambling in a bit. Let's go gambling! So how are you all? Let's go bother with Millennium problem? Like puzzle or millennials? Ooh, we got gum. Turika? Alright, Turika. Doing deviously fine, heck yeah. Ooh, energy drink. Let's go to the Kana. We gotta visit the aquarium today? Ooh! More Mondo butter. Some more coffee. Why am I only getting butter from the Mono machine? How much butter did you invest in, Monokuma? Fucking love gum. Oh, mints. More paper. Had your brother's birthday recently? Ooh, fun, fun. The curse of the butter. Everyone's getting a thing of... What is this? What is this? A romance that isn't mine has been obtained? What does that mean? Yep, and Lainey's birthday's in 3 days. That's so exciting. Rita. More puzzles. What? I don't know. I don't know. You hurt. Obviously. You hurt your leg and forgot how to draw. Life is going. Oh, what? Oh, a moonstone. All your drawing talent was in your leg. More butter. Another encyclopedia to doom scroll through. Oh, okay, so I do have a landscape painting. I might want an Ederha wall in relation to that item. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, got it, got it. I will be careful with that item. Okay, so we said what, Rika? Guess we'll save the game. Well, Satoshi left the bathhouse. Satoshi was like, no, get out, stop. I'm like, okay. Oh no, there we go. There's these in that bathhouse. Got it. Oh, we're back in the library again. We're always in the library. Rika.
Ah, Miyuki. How are you? Are you feeling better?
Spend time with Kuzuki? Yeah.
Me and you talk?
Please tell me something about yourself so I can teach you something. Aside animals. I spent some time talking with Kazuki about animals. Alright. What do we think she's gonna like? I could get her encyclopedia. That's a lot of... There's animal facts in there, right? The thesis on several major unproven problems in mathematics. You may feel nauseous after reading one page. I already feel nauseous about this. Hair strip. Blowing bubbles is cutesy. It's hard. Foundation. No. Book cover. Candy. A choker. Mineral water. Okay, mineral water is possible. Moonstone maybe? I do feel like she'd evolve if I gave her a moonstone. Like a Pokemon. Arithmetic. Oh, landscape paintings under arithmetic for whatever reason. That's why I didn't see it last time. I have 5 butter. Oh, green tea. We have green tea option. Or a gun. Ukulele, red. Calculator, a Colt, rubber duck, coffee. Rika's evolving. Buttons. Give her 5 butter. It's economically and astronomically valuable. Are you giving this to me? I can't believe we got guns. Right? It's like, man, someone got shot. Who did the murder? And it's just like me, like, handing out guns to everybody. Like, what? Who would do that?
Thank you. I'll take it.
She didn't care. No.
Hello, Miyuki. Do you wish to speak to me?
When I went to talk to Kazuki, she greeted me with her usual soothing voice. Oh, rubber duck? Okay, maybe rubber duck next time, yeah. Yeah, because there's nothing else to do. I want to talk to you. Wow, okay. Miyuki, what are you doing? Why did you say it like that? There's nothing to do. I guess I'll talk to you.
Really? That's nice. Then choose. What do you want to talk about?
Choose? Is there a choice?
I'm sure there's a lot of stories you'd like me to tell you. Choose which one you want to hear first.
Kazuki extended 3 fingers to me as if she had them ready.
The contents for each one are a secret, so it'll be random. You can choose anything.
Well then, I'll start by listening to the index finger.
Okay. Coincidentally, you picked the most basic one, like Ukyo.
Something basic?
You'll see.
Kazuki cleared her throat, making a small noise, and then... She can do no wrong.
Look me in the eye.
Huh?
Please, look at it.
I stared into Kazuki's bright red eyes for a moment.
But don't stare too much. It's a little surprising. Don't you think how strange it is for the human eye to be this bright red color?
Oh wait, we've done this one too. I'd be lying if I said it didn't bother you from the start, but it was rude to comment on your appearance.
You're right. It's whether you're aware of it that matters. Have you ever heard of it? White hair, red eyes, and pale skin?
That's just your libido. Oh, you mean albino?
That's correct. It's a rare condition that affects 1 in every 7,000 people and causes the body to lose pigment due to a lack of melanin. Of course, not all albinos have light skin or hair, or have red eyes. Mine is just a little more severe. I've heard of people having skin that looks more pink than white, or eyes that look gray or purple. The reason the skin looks pink is because the blood vessels are showing through the skin instead of the subcutaneous fat. It's a trait that's usually seen in men who have less fat than women. In the case of the eye, if there's some melanin left, it might appear to be a different color than red. To look red like me, you must have almost no melanin, which means people like me are really, really rare. Someone in your class was albino? Oh, that's cool. I've known 2 people who've had it. You're not responding. Are you bored? It's not that. It's a disease. Oh, god damn it, Miyuki. Miyuki! I don't... Oh. I don't plan on saying too much because it'd be rude of me. However, would it excuse you for thinking me as fragile glass? I'm out of luck on this one. Realizing I was joking, I smirked. Of course. A disease is a disease, and there are inconveniences. I have extremely low vision, so glasses are a necessity, and I can't go outside at my own will. If I'm going to be outside for any length of time, sunscreen is a must, and wrap up tightly to avoid exposure to the skin. My clothes are bundled up, but it's not enough. This is the only outfit I wear when I'm in a lab. The lab? Oh, that is where I work. I wish I could tell you about it now, but... Kazuki raised her index white finger to her lips. That's for another time. It's still the index finger's turn. I'm not sure if the order matters. I'm sure Kazuki has her own ideas, so I'll let her go with it for now. Other than that, I can't think of many other things that bother me. The most deadly thing is I've never been able to make friends. Wait, does having a friend mean that it needs to be an individual who's human? Seems pretty intuitive when you combine it with my talent, doesn't it? Animals. You must have pets in your home, right? My parents had a lot of them, so that their precious only child wouldn't be bored alone. 2 dogs, 3 cats, 5 squirrels, 1 foal, 1 parrot, 2 ducks, 2 canaries, 3 rabbits, and a hamster. Forgive me for asking, but do you have a nice home? Objectively speaking, it wouldn't be, right? The maids, cooks, butlers, and drivers who work in my house always say they're short on money. I think your parents are shortchanging them. That's quite the standard. Just kidding. Was it not funny? Rather than being funny, I don't know where to draw the line. Sorry. Aside from my parents, the only people I see are my employers, who always have to laugh at me. I never had a chance to practice my social interactions. No, don't be sorry. I'm just overwhelmed by the sheer scale of the story. By the way, were you serious about the employees thing? Yes, they all work in my house. Of course, I'm kidding about the part where they say I don't think my house is well. She always gets off of it. Without the support of my parents, research would have been quite difficult, so I'll always be grateful to them. Okay, I see. What are you thinking? I'm the daughter of a rich man. Maybe we can get along? What? No. I wasn't thinking that, Rika. That was a joke, too. That joke seems too spot on. It's no cause for concern, but I think environmental factors played a role in the development of your talent. That's not wrong. What if I didn't mind the sunlight and went to elementary school or middle school without difficulty? What if I didn't have many animals in my home because my parents were inconsiderate or they couldn't afford them? I don't think I would have been able to earn the title of ultimate zoologist. The flip of the coin is that I really love the white version of me because it's become inseparable. I see. Well, I mean, you look nice. Was that a compliment? Thank you. We had a short, formal, but honest heart-to-heart. When I said she looked nice, I meant it. I'm suffering from a symptom that I'm only dimly aware of, amnesia, but I've never once thought of embracing it. Aside from acceptance, I thought Kazuki's attitude was mature and cool in its own right. Alright, we got through that relatively alright. We chatted a bit more than parted ways. And we're back in the library. We're like, okay, let's leave the library to go to our room to go back to the library. After dinner, I headed back to the library to do my scheduled work. It's quiet. Not only are the tall bookshelves lined up, but the floor is also covered with tile carpet. It's hard to tell at first whether someone was here or not. Back in the building again. Who? As expected, Jumonji had not left her seat. I approached the direction of the sound. Oh, it's you. Jumonji glanced this way and lowered her gaze back to the book. Thinking she was still a long way from opening up, I continued my own investigation. Hey, Jumonji? Did you find anything today in that book of yours? It's not like there isn't anything. Do you want to see? She's gonna die in the library, you bet. Or someone's gonna die in this library and be like, hey, Erica, what'd you see? He's like, nothing. I was definitely not in the library at the time. I was like, doubt? I spoke to him without much expectation, but Jumonji held up a book with such calm demeanor that my indifference seemed significant. It was a book with a plain design, with only a single line of the title written on the red cover. This book. A completely unidentified book. I approached her and took the book she offered. Looking closer, I noticed some more unusual features. There was no author or publisher's name on the cover, and what stood out the most was the title. Despair! What a cringeworthy title. This book will never be published through normal channels. A book whose title I've never heard of or seen its cover cannot exist in the world. Despair. It's definitely suspicious that this book has no author or publisher. That it isn't a book written by Hopespeak Academy? Since it's an affiliated library, it wouldn't be surprising if they had a few books they made themselves. As I was flipping through the pages, I quickly realized that my shallow assumptions were wrong. Miyuki really said despair? Totally cringe. Cringeworthy is a great word, right? If something you've dedicated your life to is denied, unleash the passion you have lost for that goal elsewhere. Hope is one-sided, and is merely a cheap principle wrapped in the pleasant-sounding phrases like, as long as you don't give up, which only scratches the surface of what you desire. Therefore, it is extremely foolish to hope, and it only brings about one's own trouble. Accepting despair is undoubtedly inevitable. It is your mission and command to spread despair, crush their hopes, destroy bidras, overturn trains, blow up buildings, and spread enlightenment to the people. The spread of despair has only just begun. Do you think students would read such a book at school? I mean, I don't see why it couldn't be seen as part of a pessimistic view. Pessimism is a more effective ideology than you think. What, the despair propaganda? Then, what other part of it begins with destroy bridges and overturn trains? I don't know. It's not a book that's been sold. It's not a book that Hopespeak Academy has. Then there's only one choice left, isn't there? It's on Amazon. The masterminds? For what purpose did they make such a thing? How would I know? That's just my opinion. Jumonji replied with an annoyed expression. At first glance, the writing looks like something we might see in a propaganda book, but I was quite concerned about the emphasis on despair. Are there any despair cults in this world? As I raised my head without thinking, Jumonji was looking at me again. Those pitch black eyes. I recall seeing that look before. Oh, right. Finally, something like this so easy is really impressive. Thanks. Wait, why does she want compliments anyway? As I was thinking about that, I suddenly heard a voice. A moment ago, I was so busy talking to Jumonji that I hadn't even noticed. A constant friction sound. I wondered if anyone else was in this library, so I walked to the source of the sound. Rion! This is surprising. Why are you here?
Huh?
Hello, Miyuki. You don't like me being here? I'm sorry. I'll get out now. No, absolutely not. Please stay. I was just surprised to see you standing in the corner, silently investigating.
そっか。
I'm sorry. I'm such a waste of space. I'll be more careful in the future. Then Mikawa suddenly started making a very loud noise and putting the books he was holding back on the bookshelf one by one. It's the cat man? No, your presence isn't the problem.
ほんまに
I told him to keep quiet because I was going to investigate. Which side do I follow? Just ignore what I said. I should have said some careless things in front of him. While I was thinking about that, I heard the faint sound of a sliding door open. And the voice I heard was...
さて
I see. This is the library. Wow, it's spacious. Honestly, there's not a single part of the school's facilities that isn't amazing, you know. At the same time, Jumonji's expression crumpled again in an instant. Let's see. I know someone who practically lives here. Maybe they're between the bookshelves. Oh, Miyuki's here. Hello. Shoshi in a library? Like, what? Can you be quiet? That scared me. Without even giving Shinano a chance to speak, Jumonji shouted and strode towards Shinano. Have you ever been to a library? Who said people could be so noisy in libraries? Sorry. Shinano immediately tucked his tail between his legs. Coupled with the difference in physique between Jumonji, who was a large woman, and Shinano, who was a small man. Maybe it's because Jumonji, who was usually cynical, appeared generally angry, and that seemed quite threatening.
ほんまに
I won't say anything about you carrying that camera around. Just make a big fuss when you come in here. This is not your right territory. Okay, I'm sorry. Jumonji turned around and returned to her original spot, leaving behind Shinano, who was thoroughly shrunken. Jumonji, I didn't know she could make such a fierce expression. Perhaps it was a sense of duty as a librarian and a member of the library committee that led to more intense reaction. Does that mean it's okay for me to chat with Kazuki? Shinano, with his mouth tightly shut, was taking pictures of various places in the library before he came towards me.
と
So, what are you two doing in the library? I don't think you need to whisper it like that. I think it'll be fine as long as you don't make too much noise while filming. Really? Phew. And there are three of us. Mikawa's over there in the corner. Let me rephrase the question. What were you three doing? We weren't doing anything together. We were just investigating the library. What about you? Why'd you come here?
と
Because... Actually, I was thinking about taking up reading as a hobby. Really? Yeah, it's getting a little boring to walk around the school every day recording. The second floor just happened to be open and it has these three great facilities. I'm thinking maybe try and turn books into a regular broadcast content. After starting out these complicated thoughts a bit, I finally decided to give it a try.
ありゃ
You want to read a book? Yeah, who would want to read on the internet? Jeez. Huh? What? If that's the case, why don't you tell me? Have you ever read a book? Jumonji seems to have become suddenly more and more friendly.
と
I haven't really read anything besides comics. Have you ever read something like Night on the Galactic Railroad?
と
Have you seen the anime Galaxy Express 999?
マジか
I really need to show you the fun of reading properly. Almost our book review channel. Surprise guys, this channel's no longer Fangans. We're gonna read books and play Cookie Run. First, we're gonna try Japanese literature. Natsume Soseki's Kokoro and Dazai Osamu is no longer human. I think they're easy to read, understand, and enjoy. What about Western literature? George Orwell's Animal Farm, Jane Austen's Pride and Prejudice, Herman Hesse's Demian? I don't know what Demian is. Erika's Doki Doki Literature Club moment.
Oh, expert recommendations. I guess it's fine to stop and talk here. I'll find them for you, so just you wait a bit. You scaredy cat, you need help out. You help out a little. You scaredy cat, you help out a little too. Me? Wouldn't it be easier if we split up and looked? Jumonji chattered on the way, then quickly disappeared into a corner of the library. Hey, Force cannon to Mauve, yeah. Mikawa hesitated for a moment, then followed her. Was it really okay to be swayed so meekly? Didn't it feel like the atmosphere just changed drastically again? When it comes to books, it seems like something about her is a bit different. While Shinano was waiting for Jumonji, the sound of the door opening was heard. Again, we never need to leave the library in the first place. Jumonji, hello. Huh? Miyuki and Shinano?
Yeah.
Hey. Welcome, Kazuki. Just Erica. Oh, you're here. Whoa, I'll try a surprise. That's surprising. You found them all already?
決まっとるやろ
Being able to handle things quickly is also a virtue of the library committee meeting. Here's the books you mentioned earlier. Aren't you being too obedient just because they asked you for something? It's okay. I'm happy if I can just listen to more words from you guys. That's what I'm supposed to do, right?
ないや
Anyway, what do you want to read first? Actually, even when I heard those titles, I don't know what they mean.
かまへん
I can't explain. What kind of work Kokoro is first if you ask? Leaving Shinano, who is being held captive by Jumonji, I turn my attention to Kazuki. Huh? Suddenly, I noticed something Kazuki was holding in her hand. Toilet paper? That's it?
えっと Actually, I have a bit of rhinitis. Since there's a lot of dust here, my nose keeps running.
Ah! Achoo!
There's quite a pile of toilet paper in the locker room, though, right? I brought some.
Kazuki then tore off a small piece of tissue paper along the dotted line and rubbed it against her nose.
If you have rhinitis, this environment must be bad for you.
It's not even at the level where cleaning is possible and there's no ventilation. Wouldn't it be better to stay away?
I'd love to do that, but I don't want to be away from the books either.
Kazuki, you've been reading quite a bit.
You think so? I've hardly ever looked like a middle school pupil. I really don't think I look like a model student.
Kazuki then spread her arms. The sleeves of her ill-fitting gowns fluttered slightly.
Especially since these glasses have a high prescription. Being albino, my eyesight's really poor. And I also have very severe myopia.
You have myopia? Do you wear contact lenses? Rika, you sickly Victorian child. Right?
Yeah, that's right. I hate it when my eyes look small.
Okay, but I totally feel that too. Oops. There we go. Fight, y'all, fight. Really? I thought they were already pretty big.
They are?
Yeah. I thought it from the first time I saw you there.
Do you want to see my naked eyes?
Huh?
Without the glasses, do you?
Yeah, sure. I'd like to see it.
I reluctantly agreed to Kazuki's sudden proposal.
For a hesitant moment, then raised her hand to her face. This feels exactly the same. I'm like, oh, okay.
How is it?
Red. Kazuki's eyes, which appeared larger than usual because they were not refracted or destroyed, could only be described in that way. I misspelled Battle Royale. Oh, no wonder it didn't go off. She's so adorable, though. Yeah.
Rose red, fiery red, or just bloody red? Now, how should I express my feelings?
Cool!
Really?
I gave the most comprehensive and yet most favorable sounding answer that I could.
She better not die. Gosh, she better not die. When she heard that, I saw Kazuki's cheek turn as red as her eyes. If she likes him so much, then I'm sure she... What are you guys doing? We're definitely not kissing in the back rooms. This is the first time I've seen Kazuki without her glasses. Kazuki hardly put her glasses back on. Aw, she put them back. As they spoke, Shinano was holding a handful of books in his hand. I glanced over and saw it was a much larger volume than the books Jumonji had recommended earlier. Isn't that too much for a beginner to challenge? Jumonji is excited. She keeps giving me all sorts of things. And when I look her in the eyes, I can't bring myself to refuse. I selected only masterpieces, you know. If you just read those, you won't be bored. Jumonji pushed up her glasses and wore a satisfied expression, but seemed obvious to the burden Shinano felt. Aww. Stream Elements won again? Yo, I Stream Elements the only one locked into these fights. Oops, not Stream Elements. Battle Royale. I guess if Stream Elements makes 100k first, I'll make a new Stream Elements avatar. Jumonji's attention returned to the newly arrived Kazuki, and Shinano took advantage of the moment to back away and disappear to the library exit. Oops, wrong screen. I saw him placing all the books he was holding onto the return cart near the entrance as he was leaving. It seems that Shinano's reading life has a promised future. So, the fact that you came to the library means you're interested in books, right? If that weren't for that noise, what kind of thing would it be as annoying as I thought? Hey, Shinano! Where are you? I'd like to imagine that sound was her just bursting through the wall. Like, the door is right there, Tsubaki. Jumonji, hold on. Run, Jumonji, run! Unfortunately, Tsubaki quickly ran away, so she saw Jumonji's distorted expression. So the suitor did die, so the situation did not escalate any further. She caused an earthquake. Mikawa immediately left, saying he would investigate elsewhere, while the other three continued their investigation. Bing bong. Ahem. Hello, this is a school announcement. Well, it's 10 p.m. and from now on it's nighttime. The dinner will be soon locked and off limits. Well then, sweet dreams. Good night. Don't let the bed bugs fight. Or bite. I guess I should go soon. Kazuki, did you find anything? No, not at all. I don't have any clues. Even though I searched systematically like this, nothing came out. Jumonji, how are you so good at finding clues? It's just a feeling. I feel it. What if it was a clue? What if she faked this clue? What if she's been faking all these clues she's been giving us? Because don't forget, she's a liar, right? I mean, now we know she's a liar. Jumonji peeked her head out from behind the bookshelf and lifted up her glasses. Perhaps as a gesture of showing off. Was she the kind of person who would do something like that? The judgment of a library committee. That's impressive. Are ultimates a concept that includes such instinctive things? Anyway, I should go back now. Misaki's gonna come back to nag with me again. Jumonji, why don't you come with me? Alright then, whatever. You don't call aircraft lying about anything? You know what, you're right. I think I'm mixing her with somebody else. And so the three of us left the library. Anyway, there was this character behemoth that looked so cute. I always like cats. Oh yeah? I'm more of a dog person than a cat person. I also like cats, but isn't Behemoth an attractive character regardless of that? I was walking towards the private room while listening to two people's idle conversation. What is it? Bestie squad? I'm not the only one who heard that, right? I think I heard it from somewhere pretty close. Ah, why are you doing this?
You frankly do not see Jumonji as a dog person. Maybe like a giant, you know, like lazy dog that just wants to like nap on her. Like imagine her with like I was gonna say a Saint Bernard or a Great Dane or something. It must have come from the dormitory. Whose voice is it? Yeah, it's like I don't think we have a motive, right? My body moved without thinking. And the sight that unfolded before us was... I feel maybe this isn't what it looks like. Right? Right? I don't think so. I don't think this is, I think maybe she fell and maybe Justin fell on top of her and it's just an innocent just falling, right? Justin was pinning Tadira to the floor, holding her wrist. Justin, what are you doing? It's something. Must be done. Get a job. Stay away from her. That involves subduing Tadira? Justin scoffed and looked behind him. He pointed his finger towards Tadira's private room door. Unaware, even the situation, as expected, dulled by peace. What are you talking about? Wait a moment. It's a needle. A needle? Where? Which type? Huh? It was only when I got closer that I noticed something strange. Oh my goodness! There were dozens of tiny needles stuck closely to the doorknob. What on earth are these? They smell like cigarettes. Nicotine, that's it. Needles? Nicotine? What do you mean? Don't you know? Someone set a trap for your room. When you grab the doorknob to open the door, your hand gets pricked by the needle, and the nicotine on it enters your bloodstream.
So.
Affirmative. I found it, stopped her, just before she grabbed handle. See? Good boy. Good boy, Justin. He was doing nothing wrong. In fact, the opposite. The door's... Oh my god, we're getting door trapped again. Can you overdose on... You could absolutely overdose on nicotine, yeah. Someone's gonna kill Tadira? Concentrated nicotine is a deadly poison, even more than cyanide. As soon as you're injured, your breathing becomes paralyzed, and you die in less than 5 minutes. Tadira, you probably don't smoke, so 3 minutes should have been enough. I don't know who it was, but they really enjoyed reading the tragedy of X, didn't they? Why such a poison in school? Unacceptable. Right, didn't Misaki say she confiscated all the weapons? Nicotine is easier to obtain than you might think. You can get it by simply boiling the pesticide we have in our warehouse. Wait, who knew about the pesticide? From the event room, or the cockroach event. So, it's not my real one. It's not my real. No. My real would not do this. There's no way. Right? You guys gotta put. Oh no! Besides that, this needle and the putty used to fix the needle could have probably been obtained from the warehouse. She was targeted because she could. Yeah. Anyway, the important thing is this. Squint. There is someone targeting you right now. Ah, goodness. Tadira sat down and couldn't continue speaking, hanging her head. Her trembling fingertips looked heartbreakingly pitiful. Everyone say thank you, Justin. Thank you, Justin. Just as Jumonji said, someone who wants to see blood again has appeared, and they're hiding within us. So in the end, it has finally come, this threat. Tadira.
Why is this happening again?
ほんまに
I suppose the scene where a person melts alive inside bread and turns into jam wasn't that shocking. What? I tried to appear strong. I knew appearing weak was the most dangerous option. However, when it's right in front of me, I can't keep up the charade. Truthfully, I'm scared. Tadira, I'm scared. I'm so scared. This feeling of helplessness, of not being able to do anything on my own.
We haven't even got to a motive yet and they're already trying to murder each other.
I feel like I fall into the abyss at any moment if I don't grab onto something.
Stop. You talking nonsense I don't want to hear.
Justin, that was rude.
I don't know such feelings. But if you feel you fall into the abyss, hold on to me. At least you won't be alone, even if you fade away.
Yes, I will hold on tight, Mr. Blade. You saved me, and you said such kind words to me. I can't thank you enough, Mr. Blade. Tadira stood up, grabbed the hem of her skirt, and bent her leg, perhaps as a gesture of gratitude.
I just did what I was told. If I did well, that's enough.
Justin just looked at the distant hallway as if nothing was really happening.
Whoever did this was going to give Tadira a slow, painful death too. I mean, slow, painful. I mean, by slow, like 3 minutes. I guess if you're dying, that's slow, right? Which is everyone doing in front of private rooms. Misaki, I love you, but stop walking in every time we're like, man, who would be a suspect right now? And someone just walks, and Misaki's like, hey guys, what's up? Everyone from the library, including Tadira and Justin. What's going on?
Misaki!
It seems she found us while on patrol.
どないや
Oh, something really funny happened. Want to hear it?
Huh?
Something funny? Jim, won't you explain to Misaki what had transpired? Is everything you said true?
So,
It's true. I guarantee it. Oh my god, this can't be happening anymore.
ほんと
I will try to come up with a solution. But first, Justin, thank you so much for this. I'm glad I trusted you with I'm glad I entrusted you with her escort. I hope you'll continue to take good care of her in the future. Can you? I will, my best. The rest of you go in and get some rest. I'll check the warehouse to see if anything is more dangerous. Okay. Just go to sleep, everyone. Definitely don't be afraid of your doors. Leaving Justin and Misaki behind, who had begun carefully removing the needle trap from the doorknob, I entered the private room. Oh yes, so funny that girl almost died a horrible death. Funny, what? Again, I wouldn't be able to open my door. I'd be so scared. I'd be staring at it, thinking like, okay, what's worse? Needle trap or cockroaches coming over it? Like, This school sucks. The cozy atmosphere that had begun in the library instantly turned cold. All that remains is a chilling realization that we're in the middle of a killing game. Is there really a way to completely escape this pressure? If I don't give up, maybe I can find it somehow. We can never trust doors. We can never trust doors ever. The doors are trying to kill us. As long as you don't give up, I feel like I heard something similar today. Hope is one-sided. It's merely cheap principle wrapped in pleasant-sounding phrases like, as long as you don't give up. You'd be like, hey Justin, can you stay with me all night because I wouldn't even shower alone? Therefore, it's extremely foolish to hope, as it only brings about one's own trouble. What the hell was that book? FNAF 2 was right to remove doors. I thought about it for a while, but eventually I came to the conclusion that worrying or feeling anxious wouldn't do much good at the moment. I need something to distract me, like yesterday, and the answer was not too far away. Oh, no. Okay. I was like, a knocking? Was there a knocking? Let me save the game real quick. Just eradicate all the doors. Monokuma, is it vandalism if I just get rid of all the doors? I won't break them. I sat down on the bed with my book in my hand. Doom scrolling my encyclopedia again. Yay. Just like yesterday. I opened the bookmark section, remembered which line I had read, and started reading again. This book was the only thing that could bring me even a little bit of joy in this unfamiliar space. Alright, Monokuma, for school enjoyment, we can't have doors. What rollers and shine, everyone? It's a beautiful morning. 7 a.m. Time to wake up. Let's get on with all our lives. When I woke up, my left index finger was caught between the pages of the book. It seemed like I had fallen asleep while reading. I clearly remember being up until 2 a.m. Yawn. No, I'm not gonna fall for this time. If I yawn again, I'm gonna yawn in real life. Like, really yawn and just feel tired myself. Yesterday was the same, and I felt quite tired. Perhaps because my regular daily rhythm was disrupted. Maybe I shouldn't read books from now on. God, books are all trouble. They make you stay up at night and learn things. Ugh. I put aside my distracting thoughts and got up. It's making you yawn? No, 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 no. Let's go to the diner. I'm trying not to because it also feels really contagious. What have I done? Look at him run. Look at him like, I need to go get breakfast. Let's go get breakfast. Waddle, 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 waddle. Good morning, everyone. Okay, what if, like, the seats? Imagine the seats are covered in needles, too. I couldn't. Today, Misaki was not smiling. She was simply looking around all of us with a downcast gaze. Somehow this mood is getting scarier.
Eh?
Hey, what's wrong, Misaki? Why the serious face today? Looks like someone's gonna get in trouble, Shinano. Did you do some mischief? There's whoopee cushions. Huh? No? There's so much. I can't even figure out what they would be. Guys, I have something to tell you. What is it? Hey, you know who's actually ditched this chapter? We're joking about Ukyo, but Rintaro. Rintaro was like, hey, I'm really important for the first hour, and then, like, ditched us. I thought about it for quite some time all night. I thought that not saying anything would be like controlling information. Oh, what happened? There was an attempted murder last night. You know the Metal Gear Solid sound where you get spotted? That's all I hear is Satoshi does his face like this. I don't have it with the remote. Come again? Yeah, I suppose she'll have to say it in the end. Justin Tadara can probably tell you more. You're wondering where Katori is as well? She's completely in the background this whole time. Dun dun dun! Tadara, will you be fine? Yes. Tadara then mentioned the commotion that had occurred yesterday. If it hadn't been Mr. Blade, if it hadn't been for Mr. Blade, I really wonder what would have happened. Just hearing about it is nerve-wracking. You get chased and you die and Karma's go, Snake, Snake, Snake! Of course, I should also express my gratitude towards Miss Misaki for thinking of providing me with security. It was the right choice, the end. That means there's a person among us who is after other people's lives? Such a thing. Tomoe slammed the table with both hands. Who was it? Tell me right now. Why on earth are you trying to disrupt the peace? Tell me immediately what's inciting such an impious act. This one, a master among us.
Fool.
Aw, got possessed by Daisuke there.
Fool. They won't say.
Ugh. Are you telling you just to sit back and do nothing?
Tomoe, let's calm down for now.
I apologize. I'm truly sorry for only showing you a disorganized side of myself lately. Let's all cancel the attacker. Oh, for being ableist for attacking a blind girl? We're going after a blind girl. How can we find the culprits? Since it's not a murder case, a class trial won't be held. But it shouldn't be impossible to conduct our own in-depth deductions. Impossible. Trap when set, we don't know. And we don't know when the pesticide, putty, or needles disappeared from the warehouse either. Finding out who the culprit is will almost be impossible. We jumping the attack unless it's Rika. They'd be like, Rika, do you have an excuse? I'll hear you out. I'll borrow Shinano's video camera and try to watch the recorded footage. But honestly, I don't have high hopes. No, wait. Was there even a culprit among us to begin with? Or was it all Monokuma's doing? You seem to have a hard time accepting it, Shinano. Unfortunately, Monokuma has previously stated that he would never engage in murder. I think that the likelihood of it being his own doing is extremely low. But it's not like the person died. I'm not even sure if Monokuma's words are trustworthy in the first place. She definitely died if I stopped not. Also, everything Bear said, true up to this point. Believing is correct inductively. Still, is there anyone among our group who would have set such a trap? That means there's someone among us who can't be trusted. Unconditional trust is the answer. But in the current situation, there's also an ample reason to distrust the other party. Yeah, you can tell just by looking at Miyuki. He said he couldn't remember anything and skipped his introduction. What are you doing that for, Satoshi? What are you doing that for? My name was mentioned out of the blue. I was like, I was just chilling, and then like, oh god, I caught a stray. What? Is it not? You guys mentioned at the beginning we can't trust this guy. But you said let's skip him because doubting him won't change anything. No, well, yeah, I'm sure that's what happened. That was true, though. Okay, hold on, everyone. What? What? It seems like the intention is somewhat transparent to single me out like that and putting me on the chopping block, but it's getting annoying. What? Why is my name being mentioned when it's being concluded that it's difficult to catch the culprit who set the trap? Yeah, I'm sure we had this conversation back when I first arrived at school. I wasn't that upset at the time, but perhaps it was due to the combined effect of the fact that we were sitting occasionally, that we were originally discussing an unexpected situation, and that the speaker was Shitanda. We came from like on Miyuki, right? This time, I couldn't just stand by and watch. Well, you're getting a little worked up. We have an alibi that starts with Erika and Rika. That's unpleasant, Mr. Shitanda. Hasn't the situation been distorted, as if you specifically suspecting Mr. Miyuki? I was just mentioning the general knowledge. I had no intention whatsoever. I guess I have to apologize. Before I provided a reason for suspicion to Miyuki through this unnecessary topic. No, you're not the one who should apologize. Aww, so apologizing means you really doubted Miyuki. Satoshi, get the fuck out of here. Stop it! Eh? Why are you so eager to pick on Miyuki? It's been like this before. Just clinging to Miyuki with your speculations and muddying the waters. Can't you at least just let it go? Also, are you suspicious of Miyuki? Do you hate him that much? Kazuki, Miss Misaki, please move on to the next topic, quick. Alright, Shitanda, take it easy and shut up. Clock him, yeah! Misaki took advantage of Shitanda's loss and momentum, and to get the conversation back on track, punched the emojis out of his face. And
Anyway, I have something to say to you guys. There's also a response to the complaint raised by Tomoe and Sarashina last time. The complaint we raised? Then... Are you referring to what we said about the right? Wait, are you referring to what we said about the right to give disadvantages to those who don't follow the rules? Oh, right. Actually, that statement was made somewhat impulsively, but my mindset was somewhat disturbed. Ignore it, please. No. God damn it. Right now, I understand the necessity better than anyone else. Indeed, to prevent another murder from happening, it can't be soft-hearted. I also want to ask for your understanding as well. For those who seriously break important promises, or intentionally convinced to spoil the atmosphere, or in the future. Tara, what have you done? I'm thinking of imposing a disadvantage on a group level. Oh my god, wait! We're getting punished? All of us? For anyone doing a punishment? Or doing something bad? Or do we just make the motives ourselves? God, this Monokuma's lazy. Doesn't clean and makes us do our punishments. Oh my god, Monokuma, do something! Disadvantage? That sounds scary. So, we came back to this answer, huh? To be honest, I agree. Coercion without tangible disadvantages cannot last.
Huh?
We didn't set the trap, though. Yeah, we didn't set the fire. It's always been burning since the world's been turning. I don't like it. So what are these disadvantages? Let's hear them. Monica was such a cheapskate. But that's the problem. In the end, I'll be the one inflicting the disadvantage, so I can't make it too harsh. I thought about not giving us enough food or making us do push-ups. Oh my god! These were motives! Misaki, what? Starving us and then making us do the Monokuma Tai Chi or whatever it was called in chapter 3 in V? Or no, 4. Okay. Not in 3. In 2. Literally just Monokuma. I think this mode just provides some sort of... Traffic, give me to me. Girl, what are you doing? However, you can eat freely at the diner, and you can easily get snacks at the store, so it doesn't really matter. Man, Prison left an experience on her. Also, push-ups are a bit mild for punishment. Oh god, make them do planks. Make them do like 4-minute long planks. I would never commit a crime. I hate planks. I'll do a million push-ups over like any planks. I'll do burpees over planks, honestly. That's why I'm worried. It has to be at a level you guys can agree in order to work anything to work. So we don't give her ideas. What about confinement then? What are we doing? What are we doing? Since it doesn't cause direct pain, there'll be less rejection. Students who are being punished are usually isolated from the outside world, so they don't have to worry about their safety during that time, right? What are we doing? Solitary confinement will drive someone to stab somebody. People will come out of solitary confinement okay. Oh my god. That's great. But how are you gonna lock them in? The private room door opens from the inside, so locking it is pointless. Bring back the AV room jail. We are just making our own motives. Maybe placing a heavy object in front of the door. Oh my god. We're gonna Jesus them. We're gonna roll a giant heavy rock in front of the door. Oh my god. Oh my god. I was gonna say something really blasphemous. No, nope, brain. I will post a blasphemy in the Discord and not say it on this thing. Does this school have something that heavy? The title chapter says I've always lived inside a locked room. Oh my god, we're gonna lock somebody in there. Why discuss from the start this? Seriously. It's dangerous, causes detrimental acts. I guess it's not too late to listen first. and then decide. Misaki must have something on her mind when she brought it up.
じゃあ
Then let me suggest this. Misaki Kuzo. From I heard that you want a disadvantage that can be smoothly achieved within this environment and also have a definite effect. Is that correct?
まあ
Yeah.
じゃあ
In these situations, there's a method the Sarashina family has been using. Having experience as training myself, I know its effectiveness well.
えっと
If it makes us act like you, that's okay. It is corporal punishment. Corporal punishment? Wow, your family's tough.
は
What? Are you saying she'll hit me if I break the rules?
もちろん
Of course. I'm not suggesting violence. Everything is up to our leader, Misaki Kuzo, to decide and execute. I would totally be like, hey, you know what? I don't want to be leader anymore. You don't place this on me. This is just saying, hey, someone's gonna murder Misaki because of this. You were joking about it earlier. It's just different subject in the end. I'm embarrassed because it's a suggestion I never thought of. Hey, Sarashina, aren't you thinking too hard? You're talking about hitting each other among friends.
いや
Not doing this there under others, Kishizo. It would be inappropriate to regard Miss Misaki as a mere friend. Ultimately, isn't Ms. Misaki now in a position similar to a teacher who shows us the way? Aw, Kuzu's fist is a bit scary. What are you gonna hit? Face, calf, stomach? Why are we resorting to this? I don't know. Hitting someone for not listening? As a member of the Lex generation, that's something I can't even imagine. I don't remember ever being hit by anyone, but I never thought the concept of corporal punishment would be brought up. I have been in 2 fights growing up in my life. I have been hit. If you behave badly, you might get hit by your classmates, huh?
えっと
I've never even been hit by my dad. Why is the conversation suddenly going this way? Corporal punishment. Yeah. Is there really a need to raise a hand? Just behave on your own. Suddenly the logic of power is being presented. Lady, I feel like if I looked at how many times this lady said Dax, what? What? It's gonna be this like a giant compilation, it feels like. Keep on using. I mean, to be fair, that was like middle school both times. I mean, who wasn't like awkward and angry during like middle school, right? Sarashina, you know what you're saying might sound a bit radical, right? Lainey won the Battle Royale! Yay! Birthday time! Birthday time! That's your birthday present. Wait! Lainey. I know I'm gonna do for your birthday. Never mind. I was gonna ask you something, but I was like, oh, you know what I could do for your birthday? And I already got an idea. That's too sudden. I don't understand. Miss Misaki, I didn't expect you to react so lukewarmly.
あ
Huh?
いいかい
Poor Misaki, I feel so bad for her. If you thought I was advocating for indiscriminate violence in any situation, please correct me. I only do this in special circumstances, where someone seriously breaks a promise, or intentionally continues to disrupt the atmosphere. As a leader, I ask you uphold discipline.
ならば
I agree. If it's being used as a last resort to maintain a solid group, then again, it's not a bad thing. You can't join Wednesdays and Saturdays, only these streams are on in your time zone? Yeah, oh yeah. It's like, I will... I know your Tumblr. I will tag you. I'll send to you through Tumblr. Everyone, aren't you failing to properly grasp the essence of the argument due to the vaguely anxiety-inducing concept of violence? Yeah, why are we bringing violence down on people? We are doing this in order to save people. Tomoe, perhaps increasingly sensitive to the possibility of additional murders, actively supported Misaki's opinion. The tolerance that I mentioned last time may be having quite an influence on him. No. Okay, I'm agreeing with Maya for once. This can't be happening. What if she suddenly turns around and starts picking on me from some weird corner and tries to hit me? Once you have the power to inflict corporal punishment, you only need a pretext to wield violence. You can justify it by attaching any reason.
でも
Misaki's the type of person to do that.
そりゃ
Those are empty words. We narrowly escaped having one of us sent to Daira to the afterlife. But blind faith is of no help at all. Wow, really? God, we keep using any of the blind, like, phrases around Daira all the time. Were you trying to use the expression crossing the sticks in the middle? And then suddenly changed your mind?
本当
I guess I still haven't earned enough trust. I hope you know that at least that won't happen. You go stand up, girl. I think you know that it's also just empty talk.
そうだ
Agreed. Violence not acceptable. Misaki Rikuzo rolled her eyes as if scanning us all, then met Justin's gaze. Justin, if you don't trust me that much, then wouldn't you be my watcher? What? You disagree with me. You don't trust me. And you've often disagreed with me before. This is why you can be my control measure.
いいね
Oh, you're saying that if you're worried about being tyrannical, you could just let Justin monitor you. Yes. If he doesn't like me even a little bit, he'll immediately put on the brakes. No matter how much I've trained my body, my combat ability and strength are nowhere near yours, and I've earned the trust of the students. If I had a control measure, it would be you.
Huh?
Were you seriously considering this? Apparently. Oh, hey, Caddick. Yeah, no, you're good. No, hang on. When did you start considering corporal punishment positively? Just a moment ago, you were being gentle and
そ
cautious.
りゃ
I just thought I couldn't ignore it when I saw so many people agreeing. As much as I care about the members of the school, I need to be stricter. Justin, you saw it right next to her, didn't you? The nicotine-laced needle trap. It may have ended in failure because of you, but Tadaira might have died last night. We could have gone back to the class trial, held a trial, then returned to the school with one of our classmates gone. No, man, I don't want to think about it. If you think I'm the embodiment of power, you're sorely mistaken. With so many eyes watching, it's inevitable that we'll judge as fairly as possible. There are even control measures in place to prepare for any unforeseen circumstances. The strongest and most solid control mechanism that no one can overcome. However, Justin, I feel a little burdened that I'm giving you more tasks. You already can't sleep properly, and now there's one more thing to worry about. Incorrect. I've always cared, paid attention to you, from very day first when I arrived at school. You might have found the killer in that case, right? That is, maintaining status quo. Nothing to worry because something I always done. So that means I don't trust, so I'll watch. It is duty mine given, watcher is familiar. Thank you for taking this topic into consideration. Stands in a lost agreement even without believing. What an interesting perspective.
じゃあ
If that's the case, shouldn't we also hear other people's opinions? What do you all think? I don't care. Thanks. Thanks, Sasaki. Kana, weren't you the one who opposed it? Going on about the logic of power and all that. Nah. I just said whatever came to mind. Honestly, I don't know. I'm a little confused about which side is right. I'm used to getting beaten. Honestly, I don't think it'd be a bad idea for us to do as Sarashina says. Rion, what? And I hate seeing dead bodies again. I don't like getting hit, but hitting between friends seems weird too. I don't know. There was no strong opposition. Those who had previously expressed concerns appear to be becoming less vocal.
どうだい
That's not glowing endorsement, I know, right? Tadara, what about you? I agree. No matter how terrifying the punishment, it's less terrifying than the fear of having to face the bodies of your friends again and the possibility of death. I'm sorry. This might be a bit too selfish of me to express my opinion. Okay. Your top 2 choices for avatars are Rika, Hitomi, and Erika. Let me write that. Rika, Hitomi, Erika. Rika, Hitomi, Erika. Gotcha. Thank you. Thank you. Alright, good night, Chaotic! But to be honest, I don't want to die. Puzzle Boy Satoshi has a final present? Oh, bomb. Even Tadara, who kept her silence, spoke up. I think the situation is, but let's vote anyway. Oh no, majority vote time. To Sarashina's proposal, that is, I, Misaki Kuzu, as the leader of this sad group, will administer punishment to those who continuously violate the rules. Who opposes this? Who wants to raise their hand? Damn it! No voices of opposition emerged. Not even you, Mayu. Mayu was just resting her chin on her hand with a very displeased expression. She probably thought that raising her hand alone wouldn't be able to change public opinion. I became quite curious as to why she, like Chumonji, didn't declare her independent actions. Misaki seemed unaware of Mayu, as she clapped her hands together with a loud smack and focused her gaze. Well then, it seems like the opinions are unanimous. Alright, so it's been decided. For a moment, I had doubts about whether this was really a good decision. As Misaki said, there must be those who, like me, momentarily doubt Misaki, and the countermeasures are also clear. There won't be anything to worry about. This is not going to end well. Thank you so much, everyone. To be honest, I thought this would either cause more people to leave, or that I'd get a whole lot of insults. Was Erika right this whole time? You could think of it as Ms. Misaki having a lot of trust. Of course, you must also feel a great sense of responsibility. I am sorry. I feel like I caused you unnecessary distress by nearly being murdered. Why are you apologizing? The apology should come from that traitorous attempted murderer, whoever they are.
そうだ
That's right. While their identity remains shrouded in mystery, it's only right that they be ultimately uncovered and punished.
そりゃ
Yes, that's definitely an issue that needs to be addressed. Everyone, be careful until the traitor is revealed. I have a feeling this kind of trickery won't end just this one time. If possible, I'd like to recommend group action. I guess I'll just have to stay in my private room for the time being. Yeah, Rion, lock yourself in your room and don't come out. Which I know sounds terrible, but just stay safe.
どうだろう
Well, I don't think Kuzu was hoping for such a reaction or say those words with that intention. Still, I'm scared. I can't help it.
まあ
Anyway, judging by the way the trap was set up so shady, the culprits have the guts to come forward and get blood on their hands. Don't die, baby, right? That kind of person probably wouldn't do something during school hours when anyone and everyone is wandering around the school building, right? So from this again, right? Is that so?
問題ないよね
The only thing to be careful of is traps at best. But I think only someone like Tadira can avoid them.
えっと
Were you always like this? Why do you always agree with Misaki's thoughts? No. I absolutely do not wish for the cohesion of this group to break. Seriously, what do you guys think of me? That you're a weirdo? Chitanda's words no longer continue. Huh? Chumonji entered the diner.
おう
Chumonji, are you finally ready to join us? Why would I? I'm hungry, so I came here to get something to eat. Jumonji then sat down at the empty seat and naturally reached for the utensils. Jumonji, your dark circles seem to have gotten darker, or is it just me?
なんや
What are you talking about? I'm fine.
当然かな。
Aw, it's obvious you've let loose because of the newly opened library. No matter how interesting the book is, you need to get to bed on time. Erica, please save us.
は
We've seen those eyes a lot of our research institutes. That look of utter exhaustion definitely belongs to someone who pulled an all-nighter.
あほんまに
I'm just trying to eat. Why is everyone making such a fuss? Jumonji then stood up with a plate in her hand, passed us, and disappeared out the diner's door. I guess she didn't want to hear that.
おそらく
Miss Jumonji might have wanted to eat in a relaxed manner, but she must have been uncomfortable with all the attention on her. It's like saying when dog eats, you don't touch food. Mr. Blade, you said it differently. Surprisingly. Mayu, you still here?
全く
How exactly was my image established in your minds? You know, when people act so illogical and irrational, you'd curse at them, right? Or am I wrong? Well, that's for sure.
なんだそれ
That's the way I am. No matter how interesting the book is, to stay up all night on my own, is that even possible? You're the ultimate feeder. Have you worked overnight?
無理
Of course. I've seen it countless times while working. It's just I can't do it on my own. I'm almost unable to sleep right now because of insomnia. Yeah, that's right. Wait a minute, did I actually remember that? How? I wonder if it's in show because my dark circles were already so dark to begin with. Oh my god, is everyone sleep deprived? Hey, don't look at my face too closely. Ugh. Mikawa hurriedly waved his hand from his face. Then suddenly covered his nose with a gloved hand. Oh my. What is it?
いや
Nothing. Mikawa then deftly took a pocket tissue out of the back pocket and covered his nose. There's little blood on the hand that was removed from the nose.
あれ
Your blood? 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 That startled me. Tomoe suddenly saw blood and jumped up screaming. What? Tomoe, you're like 8 feet tall. What do you mean you jumped up? You hit the ceiling? Well, Tadaira, who was sitting right next to him, covered her ears.
えっと
Is a nosebleed really that surprising, Tomoe? Is everyone's just dying. Don't worry about it. I tend to get nosebleeds easily. And I ended up stopping with my gloved hand. What's happening? This is the most eventful breakfast ever. It's gonna take some time to clean up. Well, as it takes a long time to dry, I don't have any other gloves. I don't take these gloves off all day. Oh, that's right. You wear gloves all day
お
long.
や
Don't you think it's a little strange there are no other gloves? Clearly, there were many clothes prepared in the private room that are exactly the same as the clothes we are currently
い
wearing.
や
Yeah, that's right. But no matter how hard I looked, I couldn't find the gloves. Same goes for the hats.
えっと
Me too. I had all my clothes including a gown, but I didn't have any spare glasses. I couldn't find earrings myself. They might just be in the corner I haven't looked yet.
じゃあ
To summarize the story so far, it seems that among the clothing items, there are no items that have been classified as accessories. Well, this is super important. This was like the most important thing ever. Why is that the case? Monokuma, why are you skimping out on the finances again? That's right. Well, silence for now. First, we shall bear witness to Mikawa's scream. Oh dear. It's like you should be getting old, but it's not, you know.
おい
Hey, just get to the point. Oh dear, you guys are being really hostile towards me. Well then, I'll just say what I have to say and then get out. Or the budget killing game. Just sit. Oh my god, it is! It is a budget shortage. To put it simply, it's because of the budget shortage. I didn't have enough money for all the accessories. You took over an entire school and renovated it, and you don't have enough money?
We joked about it, but it's true. That's why there's so much bugs. You might think otherwise, however. This broke-ass killing game. Since I had to repair several accessories, the accumulated count was a bit more than expected. Let me give you a simple example. Those earrings from Tadaira cost 10 million yen each. What are you saying? Why are you surprised? Excuse me, is that true, Mr. Monokuma? Huh? Cheapskate robots. Aren't those earrings yours? To be exact, they're my family's. I brought everything from my family, including this cello. Borrowed? What do you mean? That is also a minor family matter, so it's not a very pleasant story. In this situation, it's not something worth mentioning. An unusual family history, you say? He's like, can I tell you my unusual family history again? It's like, no, Kyo, no. The point is, Tadaira's earrings were so expensive, it was impossible to repair many of them? That's right. Tomoe's scarf and piercings are also from fairly high-end brands, although they're not comparable. Shimonji's glasses have a high refractive index, so they're expensive. I somehow managed to get the essentials ready, but I couldn't bring myself to go that far. So please understand. Why is this so pathetic? I thought I was something special. Seriously, for the first time, you seem almost human, Monokuma. Oh, it was only one video camera then? No, I'm a bear in the first place. I don't even look human. What about my gloves? These are cheap ones you can even find at convenience stores. Well, that's for fairness. Just because you have so many gloves, it doesn't mean yours can't be the expensive pair. This Monokuma teacher cares for all the students equally. But it would have been nice if you had prepared it in the warehouse. We can find the mastermind who's the brokest person here. Rion. Rion can't be the mastermind, no. Gloves in the warehouse? Well, there's definitely nothing that can be used as a substitute. Later, when I have money, I'll buy some disposable plastic gloves. No. To begin with, talking about equality and such is completely sophistry. Glasses aren't just an accessory. I can't live without them. When you think about it, isn't that the point? And Master Monokuma is a beast among beasts, with 6.0 vision on both sides. What? 6 vision? I wouldn't consider the perspectives of students with poor eyesight. The beast? Oh no! Wait, it was reversed. It's actually just Mr. Beast who's like a mastermind. He's just being cheap. How could a bear with sharp claws and teeth not be a beast? When I was living in the wild, I would tear apart dozens of tigers, lions, or even other bears every day. Hey, I told you not to talk nonsense. If only I hadn't lost my wild spirit. Well, anyways, I'll try to get you some glasses, so please bear with it for now. Well, anyway, you've been living without any problems with just that so far, haven't you? Well then, I'm off. Mr. Beast moved to the killing game industry. Oh no! It's like, what if I did Squid Game, but Danganronpa, but for reals? Monokuma. Why you so cheap? Let's see, does this still work? I'm about to fix that. And that's what they say. If anyone feels worried about it, please bear with it a little longer. Oh right, it was yes or no questions. It's okay. I won't lose it or anything. That's like one of like the first commands I had for the stream. I forgot it's yes or no questions. I forgot it's yes or no. I feel like maybe Rika, because of the scene where she's taking off her glasses, is that foreshadowing? It was at that moment that Kazuki finished speaking.
Hello? This is a school announcement. Someone who was just talking to you face to face. It might seem a bit ridiculous for me to do a formality like this. Well, anyway, all students are requested to assemble in the gym immediately. Motive? Yep, motive, and then I guess we'll end the stream after motive. There will be a punishment for students who do not attend, so please have everyone attend as soon as possible. Oh boy. No way. The announcement itself was unremarkable. It was nothing special, just a call from Monokuma. By now, we know what this means. 3 days. Only 3 days. 3 days after we arrived at the school, and 3 days after the first murder occurred. We had to be ready to accept new motivation. Monokuma didn't seem to like the fact that we're even achieving such a brief peace. I feel the blood draining from my head, a sensation flowing down my spine. Am I trembling right now? It's starting again. There's no time to relax. I tried so hard to forget that voice. But what is it this time? What is he trying to do? Well, everyone seems anxious. Well, everyone else's complexions were noticeably pale. He was the only one who maintained a cheerful attitude. Will everyone think about it? Whether we like it or not, we are beings thrown into this space regardless of our own will, right? No matter what we do, escaping is impossible. So, what do you want us to do? Well, what I'm saying is don't deny reality and just accept it. Stop. The atmosphere is already chaotic enough. There's no need for you to step in. Seems like you're the one stepping forward. I thought I had exactly pinpointed what we needed to do. Okay, gym time. That's what I think as well. Let's at least open the lid and check before we get anxious. Guys, listen to me. As a leader and as someone who is motivated by the same things as you last time, I want to say this. Do not become agitated. Calm down. And please don't lose your sense of reason. You having fun with it? Good. And trust me, believe on me. I'll come up with the best plan somehow. As Masaki finished speaking, the students stood up in groups of 3 or 5. Only 2 people were holding their positions. Hey, are you guys okay? There's no way I could be okay, you know. If it were Miss Tsubaki, would your heart be at peace? We may be about to have to give up another life. I don't know if it'll be me or you. How can I stay calm? Me too. Of course I'm nervous. To be honest, I think my heart's gonna explode. But race it to the gym. Tsubaki strode forward and pulled Sarashina's arm upwards. I'll try to get scared after watching it. Wouldn't that be better? At least making my mind more at ease. Sarashina stood still with a complicated expression, as if he was at a loss for words at Tsubaki's smile. Tomoe, you don't like the look of having to look at your motives? Of course. That is the same for me. But there is something I'm more worried about. Well, I don't know if it's right for me to tell you this. I suppose my beliefs are wavering these days. It's a ridiculous thing to say. What does that mean? You're the one who cherishes and loves life more than anyone else. You spoke about animals, and we spoke about volunteering to work in remote areas of Africa. I know what you mean, yet I can't quite clearly explain this turmoil in my own heart either. Is it because life is so terribly looked down upon in this twisted environment? Tomoe began to say the most unusual things I'd ever heard from him. Ruh-roh? Just as I was wondering what I should say. Then, you just have to make it precious again. Miss Kazuki, no matter what Monokuma says, wouldn't you be able to defy his tricks head-on, since you have such a strong will? There is no reason to tremble in fear. Ah, just such wonderful people as my classmates. I, Tomoe Rintaro, am finally able to find a good relationship. I think your words will be the hints I need. I feel better, or rather significantly improved. Good job, Rika, right? Good job, Rika. We're so proud. Tomoe said this and got up to his seat, Let's go. I will burn it into my body to withstand whatever it may come. Let's go. And so we head to the gym with our restless hearts. Come on, everyone. Why are you so late? Jumonji, who was reading a book alone in the library on the second floor, was the first to come down. As before, Monokuma was on the gymnasium stage. You're so proud. I know something large covered in a tent. Sitting next to him. Could that be the new motive? This reaction's so weak, it's less fun. Let's get straight to the point already. 3 days have passed since the new floor opened. A new wind has blown, and you two must commit murder with a new direction. And yet, what is this peaceful atmosphere? Oh, but there was an actual attempt, wasn't there? But in the end, no one died, so it doesn't count. If this continues, it's hopelessly boring. Oops. I'm saying this just by looking at your expressions. But this time, the level will lower than what I gave you before. And since you're exhausted by the constant attacks on your family, friends, relatives, colleagues, this time, it's a break. Peaceful atmosphere, we're getting corporate punishments, right? So, take it easy and accept it. Don't make me laugh. What are you trying to do? Well, whether you believe it or not, the things inside won't change. Now this instruction's been long enough. Shall we get straight to it? It's not been peaceful. Monokuma then came down from the podium, grabbed a corner of the tent and pulled it straight. Well, what is it? What is it? The tent slid off without any resistance, and what was inside? What? It's just one of those fortune-telling machines? Oh my god, it's an Ask Monokuma! What is this? What appeared was a large, rectangular, unfamiliar object that I'd never seen before. What? Allow me to formally introduce the fortune-telling machine that gained tremendous popularity in our Mono land, Rhetorica. I decided to bring it here after much deliberation. Rhetorica? Fortune-telling machine? What's that? What the hell is this? It is an Ask Monokuma. It's a type of vending machine you might see at a foreign amusement park. When you insert money, it prints a card with your fortune or advice written on it. I think I know what it is. I saw something similar at USJ. You're giving us advice? Of course, it's just saying pre-written phrases at random, so it's not really helpful. Oh, of course. It's just saying pre-written phrases at random, so it's not really helpful. It's just for fun. I guess so. This is where all the money went for Monokuma. You have to be vigilant. How is that even a motive? I'll explain that from now on. Yeah, hold on. Oops. Monokuma. Is this secretly a motive? I was like, do you want to mute yourself? Like, no. Monokuma then stepped down from the podium and approached the machine briskly. There, please insert 1 monocoin and wait. Gives you hints when to strike and when to use to killer students? Could be. As Monokuma inserted a coin into the slot, inside the machine began to move his hand back and forth over the crystal ball as if it was looking at fortunes. After about 10 seconds, Monokuma's machine stopped and a piece of paper came out. No, this is not a motive, Monokuma. Okay, let's see what it says. Do not overestimate your abilities, for there are things that no one knows swirling behind your back. Not much insulting them to be made. Oh gosh. These machines are great and all, but they use such complicated language, you know. Wait, does that make it a prophecy then? Well, anyway, to show you more clearly, I'll take one volunteer from the students. First come, first served. Monokuma raised his hand and accepted a volunteer, and the students glanced at each other, just looking around. Of course, the same is true for me. New motive, fortune-telling machine, strange phrases. There was so much information coming in at once that my head was spinning and my heart was pounding. If no one is going, I'll represent everyone. Me. Huh? Kana? Curious. Okay, Kana. Oh, it's a first time bonus. The straw is free. Monaco would just raw at you. I'll give you the monocoin, so try it. Kana walked up to the machine, took the coin from Monokuma and pushed it into the machine. The doll moved as before, then spat out a piece of paper of the same size. Beware of laziness. Sleep begets sleep. I don't like it.
Mauve.
So, to sum it up, is this a machine that gives advice to the person who was chosen? Is this motivation? I was a little excited what it'd be like this time, but I'm kind of disappointed. Excited? You are making remarks that might be offensive to others with such a light-hearted attitude, Mr. Shitanda. Are you talking more than usual, Sarashina? Are you nervous again?
Yeah.
I was only taking issue with your behavior. Are you disappointed? You could think that way. Wonder if the one from Monokuma was foreshadowing? Huh. Gosh, catering to kids' taste is really tough. If it's too stimulating, they'll cry and make a fuss. But if it's too mild, they'll complain that it's boring. Anyway, this is a motive. As you can see, it's a simple piece of paper where if you put in one monocoin, you get a piece of paper with some advice written on it. Is that all? Of course! Oh, but even if this is all there is to the machine, the contents of the motive itself still remain. What? 2 days! You have 2 days to empty all the papers in this machine. Well, to me, that's the main point. Indeed. If there is even one sheet of paper left, I'll prepare an even stronger motive. Okay, so I still have like 60 monocoins or whatever left. I'll just shove all that, take all the papers, and burn them all. Perhaps it's an extension of the first motive. No, please, no. That, of course, I could stop it if the murder happens before that. You can choose whatever you want. Pull out all the papers, see the motive, or commit the murder. I don't understand. What are you trying to achieve with all of this? As Monokuma was right. As Monokuma is clearly, yeah. Just waste the coins and it'll make it run out of paper. I mean, then I can't give anyone any more Mondo butter, but I guess we'll have to live with that. What on earth are we gonna do with a piece of paper with a few strange phrases written on it? You guys should figure that out yourselves. And I hope you don't think the conditions are too harsh. Who knows? That cliche advice might become the backbone of your success. I guess I finished my motor presentation. I'm gonna head out now. Thanks to your hard work. Bye. Bye, Monokuma. What should we do? Stopping the motive is more important than Mondo butter. Is it? Need I say more? Collect all coins. Pull out paper. That's right, everyone. Let's finish this in one go. Let's go slap some tables all Kaede style. Everyone, check your pockets.
Yeah.
No, I don't think it's that simple. Why? What are you going to do with the coins you collect? Well, someone has to flip a coin for the coin throwing as a representative. Seriously, you people. Consider Kana's case. The advice I've given you seems perfectly suited to her, doesn't it? What I mean is, this machine is not a simple fortune-telling machine that randomly gives it any advice, like traditional fortune teller. It's really fun how monocoins are related, right? It's a machine that gives advice tailored to the person who puts in the coin. Now that you mention it, I'm curious about how it works. No, it doesn't suit me at all.
ならば
So, what you're saying is that if one person puts in a coin as a representative, only advice about them will continue to come out. Right, doesn't that seem a bit unfair? No matter how cryptic the advice, this is ultimately a motive. You never know what kind of strange results it might produce. Improbable coincidence?
じゃあ
If you're worried about that possibility... Mayu began to walk towards the machine. Mayu? If it's dangerous, I'll keep it to myself. Beep, beep. She hesitated for a moment after looking at the paper and then took another coin out of her pocket. Boop, boop. If it's designed to give advice to a specific person, it takes one bad advice to give someone to murder. Yeah. How about Tyra? Tyra gets Braille. Tyra gets her full on Braille. Yeah, see for yourself. Whether it's coincidence or not. Misaki took a paper from Mayu's hand as she walked towards her. Doubt yourself? No, wait a minute, that's not... Mayu screamed, suddenly snatched the paper from Misaki's hand and shoved it roughly into her pocket. I gave you the wrong one. This is it. Huh? Apparently, she mistook the two pieces of paper she just pulled for each other. It's too basic a mistake to be attributed to Mayu. But doubt yourself, what does that mean? Waiting. As you are now, you cannot uncover your true identity. What is this?
ほら
I just want to let you know how it works, see? So we gave this kind of advice right away. Isn't this enough to be certain? Mayu, you okay, right? So what does that mean? We can finally figure out the method.
え
It seems Miss Mayu's guess is correct. It certainly would be a risky burden to shoulder alone.
でも
Well, actually, it might really not matter.
は
Huh?
そりゃ
If anyone's going to take the lead, it's obviously me. I can carry it all.
ま
That's good confidence, but it is the motive, you know? You need to be careful.
そうだ
I agree. Just because you are a leader does not mean you should try to solve everything on your own. It's truly touching when you think about me that way, but this is difficult. Wouldn't it be better if one person handled it neatly? How about this? We'll take volunteers. Wouldn't it be better if people who are confident that their hearts will not be swayed by anything, no matter what they see, were the ones to do it?
そう
Agree. Such people exist, a few among us. It's good to share. I'll support first.
だはい
I will also participate. I got angry after watching the motive video, but I never once thought of getting my hands dirty in something like murder. Same here. If only I could raise my hand, but I've thought of so much murder I can't. Oh, jeez. The moment that horrifying imagery surfaced in my mind, my resolve completely vanished. And you're smart to make a schedule for those who've been to the machine.
しゃあないな
I'm going to do it too.
Huh?
Huh? You too? Because I don't like any more severe motives. Do you dislike that?
いや
No, that's fine. Thank you for your cooperation. So that's 5 people. Anyone else?
どうだろう
Oh, I think I just had a really brilliant idea. Can I tell you? What are you gonna say next? Have to diarrhea pull out all of them. Wow, Satoshi, wow. Since she can't see the contents anywhere, there shouldn't be any problem she pulls out the paper, right? I guess? Hey, what kind of convenient tool do you think a disability is?
でも
No, but it's true that overcoming it this way is good. You can't be mad at you for that. It's true that overcoming it this way is convenient. We're not in a position to be picky about what's good or evil right now. You said someone's about to die, right? Do you still think you have the luxury to uphold humanitarian principles? No, but still. Okay. Huh?
無論
Okay. I can't read the content anyway. There's no disadvantage. He's low-key right. I'm telling you, it's gonna print out in Braille. It's going to print out in Braille, and she's gonna have to, like... And she's probably the only one who can read Braille. The The only thing I'd feel is the unpleasantness of being treated like a tool. But isn't it my position to be helpful to you all, even at times like this? The investigation is not going well, and my talent is not useful either. You are wasting a valuable human resource like Mr. Blade on me.
She gets a metal braille plate.
I already know I'm being targeted by someone for no reason, and causing you a lot of trouble is no small thing. It'd be nice to show I can do something too. I'm scared. At that time, in that situation, Jadira might have quite a strong dislike towards her own powerlessness.
Yeah.
No, there's no need to say it like that. The best thing for you all and the other students to do is to stay out of trouble. There's no need to feel pressure to take on other tasks for no reason. That's right. I hope you don't think of yourself as too incompetent. Miss Jadira, you are beautiful just by your own existence. She wasn't doubting that. Thank you for your kind words. Then just think of it as something I'm doing because I want to. I really don't mind at all. Sure. Strangely enough, I feel bad about following Shitanda's opinion.
Eh?
Eh? Well, you've been particularly quick to disagree with my opinions. Am I that much a thorn in your side? Yeah. Looks like I really messed up. Taro, everything's about beauty, right? She's like, man, I'm feeling useless. He goes, no. She's like, I'm feeling so useless. And he's like, no, you are beautiful. Like, what? So it's decided then. First, all of you, your mana coins. Hold on. Stop. Yeah. Stop right there. I didn't think about this before. Monokuma. What is it now, Bear? I'll add something to the motive. Hitomi Tadara cannot use the Rhetorica.
Huh?
They found the loophole.
You're being underhanded. Hey, it's easy to pull strings these days. If you mess up, you just gotta pull a hotfix and ignore it. There's no way this is not intentional. It's not like I changed the rules after Tadara attached the Rhetorica. It's safe to do this, okay? He's saying it's safe so he doesn't feel ashamed. This is a real complaint. As a headmaster, it was a mistake on my part. What difference does it make if I ban one person picking up papers who can't read what's written anyway? It's not like there's even braille on the paper. Why are you all upset about it? It makes me upset to be treated like this.
Were you born stupid?
Please understand, Miss Tadira. This is my first time dealing with a visually impaired person, so I'm experiencing some trial and error here. Monokuma, is this school even wheelchair accessible? So, you'd rather do this to me? Okay, thanks for the change rules. Bye-byes. Again, Miss Tadira is prohibited from accessing the Rhetorica. Please be careful. If you put in even one mana coin, you will be punished immediately. That's it. Damn it, adding a rule right away. I didn't know it would turn out like this. I'm sorry, everyone. Stop. No apology, not your faults. In that case, it seems like the next best option be those who volunteer to receive the coins, as he mentioned earlier. This is ableist, right? I guess so. Anyone else raise their hand? No? Alright, take out the mana coins. And then let Dex save the game. We gathered all the mana coins we had. The school has this many coins? There's at least 500, right? Mikawa has 400? Bestie, hey, let's go gambling. You down, you're down. Jesus, Mikawa, how many pockets do you have on your clothes that you keep dropping coins in? I thought I was looking at a water fountain. Mikawa loaded. I've been looking for nothing but those all day. There's also a bit of a mono machine, so it's only this much. There's usually close to 1,000. Oh, I'm sorry, what?
Rion had 1,000. I guess I shouldn't have wasted my money there. I've been thinking about saving when we don't have any money. Rion. We should be getting gifts from Rion, not the other way around. Excuse me. Give me a Nintendo Switch.
いいね
Okay, let's get started. Yeah, I don't think there's more than 500. Alright, let's have 5 people in the line. And when the person in the front draws about 10, they move to the back of the line. Gambling like Rion did. Everyone, pick up all the coins you can. And then we gambled for 7 hours straight. And then extraordinary sights unfolded. Don't doubt yourself, for those who follow you truly believe in you. Don't turn away from your own heart, for it is revealing to you the truth that is more transparent than anything else. Do not lose faith, for the hand of salvation is coming down from heaven. Justin took something out of his pocket and looked at it for a moment. Oh, Mr. Justin, you carry a cross. Are you perhaps Christian? Wrong. Just carrying it. Okay.
Huh?
What are you looking at? I'm not going to continue reading along. Me too. Is it just me who finds it funny that each of them says a few cringeworthy lines? Oh god, the music. There's no need to read them out loud like that. I guess these are phrases you like. The strange procession continued for several tens of minutes. Miss Saki, do you have a moment? Huh? I want to join too. I see about 200 notes out there, but they don't seem particularly dangerous. You made the decision after careful consideration, right? Yeah. Wouldn't it be easier and better if several people did it? Okay, I guess get in line. Okay. I'll do it too. Me too. Me too. When there are no signs of danger, everyone started joining in. Since the only thing I can show is text anyway, it probably doesn't pose much of a threat to me. It's gonna print out like a nice photocopy of water for us. I made up my mind. Sure, me too. Everyone but Tadaira! The number of people participating doubled in an instant, from 5 to 10. They're all so vague, yeah. I walked towards the line and glanced at the other 4. You know Tadaira's participation was originally impossible, and Shitanda's purpose was to observe us. Paper just says water. So many people participating, I want to participate too. A weak and pathetic person like me, I'll surely not be able to endure the motive. It'd be better for everyone if I stayed like this. Paper's just water. Just as hydration. The other 2 must be really scared. Of course, since the first motive was so evil, it's not hard to understand the feeling. Endlessly looking upon things is strange. The consequences of deeply rooted blindness are disastrous. Just some soggy paper. What on earth? It means to think before you act, you dummy! I don't know about other people, but hearing that from you hurts my pride. Oh my, look at this kid. Doesn't seem to know how deep my thoughts are. Let's see. Thou shalt not lie? Wow, is that a retort? This machine's a real whiz. In the midst of the commotion, my turn finally arrived. I picked up a monocoin that hopefully they won't take it from me, and put it into the machine. The monocoin doll inside the glass moved its hand, back and forth on top of a glass ball as if telling fortunes. Well, let's see what's written on ours. Shake not, but let yourself be shaken. This may be the only way to escape this place. Shake not, but let yourself be shaken? Huh. I expected a vague story, not an abstract remark. I have no idea what they're talking about. But saying anything about the advice is already printed won't make a difference. I put the note in my pocket and inserted the next coin. Eh? It just says kill them all. Kill them all. Huh? What's wrong? Nothing. When Kazuki was standing behind me, I stuffed the second piece of paper in my pocket. I didn't want to show this. Shake not, but let yourself be shaken. This may be the only way to escape this place. Oh, I didn't want to tell Kazuki that the same phrase appeared on the second piece of paper. This is obviously strange.
Since I didn't want to reveal it, I didn't want to be treated as a different being anymore. Did we just keep being the same one over and over again? Nothing changed after that. The machine spit out a piece of paper with the exact same content written on it. I hurriedly took the paper into my pocket, afraid of being caught. 7 more times. It was my 10th turn, my last turn. I picked up the 10th piece of paper without thinking much about it. Oh, surprisingly, the machine had another answer prepared for me. Thinking too much? Why is that? It's a good habit to reconsider. A sentence with a tone that has clearly changed from just moments ago. I felt as though they were looking right through me and throwing out a single remark. I stuffed the paper into my pocket as if possessed, and giving up my seat to Kazuki, I returned to the back of the line. This just got deep. No matter how much I think about it, everything in the school seems to treat me as a special someone. What the hell am I? Some kind of protagonist? Having one more mystery to solve alone was not a pleasant thing. Miyuki, can you hear me? Huh? Yeah? It seemed like I was so absorbed in my thoughts, I didn't hear Misaki's voice. We ran out of coins. Definitely don't look in my pocket for my 60. I think we'll just search the school for more. Huh? There were about 500 coins piled up. Naturally, there were about 500 sheets of printed paper. Was there that much paper in that machine? Yeah, this was beyond my expectations. I turned around and looked at the clock. 2 hours had passed since then. 46 hours remained. Still, there's plenty of time left. If we look around, it might not be impossible. Right, let's look around and find whatever we can. 46 hours is a long time left. I thought we could take our time and find them. Wasting too much paper. Trees died for this, you know. I'd rather finish up the stuff now than worry. What if we search them and the coins don't show up? So does this mean the thing we did as a group is over? I'm going. So tough. Needless to say, but to move out and find the coins anyway. Alright. Everyone, let's voluntarily look for the remaining coins inside the school. I'll call you again when there's 12 hours left until the deadline. Alright, dismissed! Let me save. Let me save. The students left in groups of 2s and 3s, and I also walked out the gym. I tried to leave, I tried to leave, however. I stealthily stuck close to him as I exited the entrance. I don't know, but anyway, it's really reassuring, you know? How could I not know? I just act accordingly to my principles. Don't try to read too much into it. The only people behind me were Misaki and Mayu. As expected, their conversation began. I could miss this. I could. If that's what you insist on, then so be it. Still, I'd really appreciate if you could, if possible, stay with me in that spirit in the future. Really? Well, besides that seems like you put some thought into it. So you care? Ugh, enough embarrassing talk. I'm gonna go now. This is Toxigiri. Oh, that was much faster than I expected. Oh, thank God. I quickly moved away, careful not to be heard. Mayu's side view, walking with a nonchalant expression, seemed somewhat nostalgic, but I couldn't grasp the reason. My room? My room? Okay. I usually can save in my room. I returned to my private room. I can't slack off. Alright, so that went on a little bit longer, but we got to the motive. I don't know how it's gonna make you want to kill yet. But also, dang, 7 hours and we just got a motive. Dang. Well, actually it's not 7 hours. I think that added time for chapter things. Porygon, you love Porygon? Yay! Good. Freedom. Alright, so real quick before we send everyone off and then I'll pay out. What is everyone's top 3 characters? And I will get those done by next week from Mauve. So we have a vote for Rika, a vote for Hitomi, and a vote for Erika. Early birthday present. Aww.
Well, next stream, yeah, we're definitely gonna get either a stronger motive or a body next stream, I assume. Which is a little sad. Like, oh no, someone is going to die. Alright, let's see. What do you guys... Rika gets another vote. Erica gets another vote. And Misaki gets added to the list. Shoshi's already in there. Rika gets another vote. And Jumonji gets another vote. Or Erica gets another vote. Okay. You're Misaki. Oh yeah, I already have Misaki. What am I saying? I have Misaki already. Yeah. Oh, never mind, lol. Okay, I mean, it seems like... So definitely Rika, definitely Erica. I have Nozomi. Nozomi's in there already. Silent, hey! Mayu? Okay. Alright, so Rika, Hitomi, Erica, Mayu. Those will be the 4 we do. Cool, cool. Alright, let's pay out top fans for 1,000 monocoins. We got Sparks. Where are you? Where are you? Where is your hat? Wait, there you are. No. I had you for a whole second. No, Sparks. Sparks, let me grab you. Where are you? I flung you too high. I'm so sorry. There we go. All right, so let's give you 1,000 monocoins. Bring it up to 41,000 monocoins. Second is Lady. Nyop, nyop, nyop. Let's give you 500 monocoins. And Alicia. Third, let's get you 250. Where is Alicia? I know you're there. There you are. All right, those are paid out. Awesome, awesome. Good job, Gem Crystal. Hi, we're leaving. Bye. Haven't been listening. Having attention span issues. Oh, that's no problem. Don't worry about it. I get it. All right, so next week, same as usual. It's gonna be Tuesday of the Devil, which I should have London and Reyes avatars up. We're gonna have Friday Danganronpa, and oh god, trial time, difficult trial time, and next Saturday is Mauve. All right, so I'll see you guys all next week. Bye. Good night. Good night. Oh, and happy early birthday, Lainey!